Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Wednesday. I got exciting news for you tonight. We've got a very, very special show and week ahead. Y'all know we're getting into the holiday spirit. We've got Thanksgiving around the corner, so we decided, one of the biggest shopping days of the year is coming up. That may be a week from Friday technically, but we want to get the party started right now because, who doesn't love a little holiday festivities on the early side? So what we're going to do tonight is actually do a major Black Friday countdown sale. This is our biggest sale we do. It is the biggest sale event we've got for you. And I'm so proud to say that on everything in the inventory, every last thing you see, every last thing that's available, every last piece, from one of a kind to new to old to you name it designer, we are going to bring you a 10% off discount. This is a big deal because, of course, we sell fine high-end jewelry. So if you're taking 10% off, that means not only do you get savings of really hundreds of dollars on most items, but it can be up to thousands of dollars on a lot of the items that we bring you tonight. And the most important thing is, being day one of this event, well, guess what? It is the perfect time to get a jump start on your favorites, especially all the one-of-a-kinds we do before the word gets out. Because as the days wear on here, well, more and more people are going to get hip to the discount and to the sale event. So we want to make sure you get your favorite piece now. So 10% extra off everything. That does not include a final sale. So that also means not only do you get these deep, deep discounts that, keep in mind, usually when we go this low on a sale event on top of our already amazing sale prices every day, usually that means it's a final sale. Today and tonight and throughout this event, we are going to bring you no final sale. So you get to really choose your favorite piece. If you're a new shopper with us, if you're a first timer, this is a great time to get started with your TVON collection as well. Get what you love, get it home, see what it's all about, and then decide. So no real, let's face it, no pressure, okay? So this is where you shop those really high-end designer pieces, the museum collectibles, all of those that maybe you've been holding off on a little bit. This is the time, an imperfect time for gift giving and for treating yourself so that you have something really, really important for all those amazing events that you have coming up where you want to look and feel your best. So it is a great night to shop. And of course, day one. So here's the deal. I expect requests all night long. I hope we get a lot of them because we want to bring out exactly what it is you're looking for and what you want to see on the show. So never hesitate to get those requests in. Let me know what you'd like to see. And again, if it's not here, we can bring out usually something pretty similar for you as well so that you don't miss the boat. Okay, so we're ready to get started. Of course, since we probably have a little extra surprise here. It might take you a minute or two to get your requests in. I really want to get those in, so please don't hesitate. Don't be shy. Use that phone number. Even if you've never shopped here before, we'll get you registered real fast, then you're good to go. So make those requests to us, and then we're going to get started with something, well, you know the deal. It's mostly one-of-a-kinds throughout the show. I do have brand new still. We've got amazing top of the hours as well. So really anything and everything that you've ever wanted to shop for. If it's fine jewelry, we got it. If it's exotic, we've got it. And everything covered in VS diamonds with, of course, amazing gold. So we're going to take a look at our first item of the show, which is our pinky red zircon. It's 1113088, and that's no secret. I've been bringing out a lot of these older item numbers in the last couple of weeks to try and move along where you're not spending today's gold pricing. Well, here's another great option, but now the additional discount. So doesn't get any better than this. It really does not. So come on in, let us know what you'd like to see, or even something, gosh, maybe it was a week ago, a couple of days ago, whatever it is that you're still thinking about, check and see. And again, best way to do that is talk to our operators here in Studio Live and make sure and see if it's still available. We're bringing it out for you. But here's 1113088. That's our 212 in the round in our pink red zircon. Isn't it a beauty? Rose gold is how it stays. Diamond weight, it's a 3-point diamond. So one individual stone, good size stone, and a pendant. So maybe even, oh, I love the idea of pendants for gifting because they are easy to give. No sizing needed. No worries there at all about what size does she need. In this case, also, it's not an oversized. I've got some big statement style pendants, but this is not one of them. This is a really everyday wearable style for you, and we'll show it a couple of ways. How about on the hand first so we can get you the measurement that you're seeing right here. So we'll get you a measurement, then we'll try it on for you as well. But come on in and welcome into a Wednesday night. So glad you're with us tonight as usual. And here's your drop. That's going to be a 3/4 inch drop, or actually maybe 5/8. Yeah, 5/8. 5/8 there in the rose it stays. Of course, that's one bigger diamond. Come on in early. Again, always going to be welcome to dial in on the early side. I hope you will, and I hope you do, because that's the best way to get in on everything, because pieces will go know every single last piece in the inventory will find its home. And of course, we are going to get you that big event price tag. Now, here is our pink zircon. You can see how that's going to look from a distance away, and beautiful because also it's not just pink. It's got really pinky cranberry purples and reds. It's a zircon, so it's going to give you a lot of brilliance, a lot of brightness, and of course, a lot of great rarity and that double refraction. Now, we're going to make this easy for you, and let me just push it on in here so you can see that all focused up. But it's actually going to be better than $1,000, a whole lot better. We're not even asking for, no, I wasn't thinking $888 or $777 either. Let's start off this event with a major celebration price tag, and it could not be better. Or could it? Because, oh, remember, whatever price I give you, your additional 10% happens at checkout. So you've got a really good way to shop here. Now we're going to do better than $6.99 and better than even $5.99. And this is where fine jewelry does not go. You just can't get fine jewelry for a pricing level like this unless you're shopping with us. Right here with us, big Wednesday night. And let's make it even better than $5.99. How about $499? That's about $50 of savings. And that means it'll be $449 at checkout. And that will be one only. We've got a couple of pendants. We've got beautiful larger pearls. I did bring out a cashmere sapphire for the ages. Wait till you see the cashmere. I've got a cashmere sapphire that is over a carat in size, very affordable. Again, men's rings are here, ladies' rings are here. The collectibles, remember, it's a percentage-based sale. So what that means also is that the more money is saved on the higher end items. It's just a fact. So hopefully, again, if that's the reason you've been holding off on a higher end item, because maybe it's a little bit out of reach, 10% is a lot of extra savings that you get. So take advantage of that while you can as we are getting ready for the big holiday week to kick off. I'm so glad you're here. $449 on this one. And again, tell all your jewelry friends that this is where the values are happening, and it's the place to be tonight and really every show that we do here all the way through Black Friday. So take a look at this. $499, $449 at checkout. We're going to get to a really cool new style here. This is a new pendant. It's actually, this one's tougher to sit on its own on the table. So I'm going to start with that actually on the hand here so you can also gauge the size, but this is really impressive. And we don't do anything really like this very often where we have three huge pearls, 112, 95, 75. It's 18 karat solid gold. That's going to be how it starts, of course, in the bail. And then your beads between, because each one is individually hinged, so you can see it has that little bit of drape. So what we're going to do here is they're massive pearls. It's 18 karat gold. It's item number 2, 95, 75. They're 13 and 14 millimeters. It looks to me like we got a 14 and a 13 and a 14 there. And all natural Tahitian. So we're talking about Tahitian black pearls that are not just black. They really have this beautiful charcoal gray undertone, but then they still give you pearlescence. We love that about our pearls. You've got 13 and 14 millimeters here, 3 of them individually, but set together in this beautiful marquise shape. It's like an open marquise shaped bail that is actually double-sided, so there's really no front or back. It is 2.5 inches in length, as you can see. I'll pop it on the neckline for you as well, and you can see what this one looks like from a distance. But how pretty, and again, this lower light already showing you why we love our pearls. And of course, you see them up close all the time in these harsh lights on camera, but it's really tough to appreciate the true beauty of a pearl until you see it in a more typical light. And this is why this darker light I'm holding in it is really helpful. You start to see that sheen. You start to see blues and greens, lavenders and purples and blues, a little bit of pink as well. Those what we call aubergine colors, which is what really is that top notch of Tahitian black pearls. And we're going to show it up close as well. I'm going to probably need to give it a little bit of help here because actually this is the front. I'm going to hold it by, you'll actually notice there's kind of a way that the bail is set, but I want you to get it up close. Now, they're obviously natural pearls, so there's going to be little blemishes here and there. Nothing that you saw from a distance, even when it was on the hand from only a foot or so away, but you see there the pinky and the purples. I'll walk you through each pearl. There's only one. This is incredible to see, and again, these are natural, so they're beautifully done, and then you can see that 18 karat gold link between each one. That's why they're moving the way they are. And then this neat open bail here that's got that marquise shape cutout. It's going to work for diamonds by the yard and traditional classic styles as well. But it's going to be a beauty and it's a value. And you know, it's a statement piece without being overdone because it's not diamonds. It's not like it's, and I have no problem with diamonds. I love diamonds. I love diamonds every day. But sometimes a lot of us will think, oh, diamonds make it more dressy. Maybe I want something that keeps it a little more simplified. That's that. So you get the pearl, not the strand, which can also feel a little bit kind of like traditional. We've been there, we've done that, we've seen that a million times over, and there's nothing wrong with it. But certainly to have this linear drop and to have this more of a stiletto style is really intriguing here. So you've got that length, which is so flattering on the neckline and really goes with everything, because obviously it's a great neutral in those pearls, but you're still getting a really exotic type of stone. So we're going to bring it down to in price. Remember, it's brand new right now, yet you got the huge value coming your way. Where we're going to take it down below that $39.99 is gotta be. We got a much better value for you right now. It's not going to be $39.29 or even $19.99. Remember, 10% off everything. Make those requests to us. Best to do that live via the phone number. It is the best way to go about it. And how about we take 3 jumbo gigantic pearls in a, again, 18 karat gold setting that you're getting here as well. And we're going to blow it out right now for only $999. So that's a big moment, and yet that's $100 extra off. I mean, $99.90 to be exact. I'm going to be, you know, typically I'm going to be talking about thousands of price tags and discounts. So typically we're going to talk about $100. It's $99.90 off, so you get it for $8.99 and change. So here's what it looks like again from a distance, just to show you that perspective here of what that's all about lengthwise. But what a way to do your pearls in a non-traditional long stiletto style. Triple pearl, love that, and very much they look identical in size, don't they? And you can really see there's a pinky aubergine to the top pearl, maybe a little more blue and lavender to the second pearl there, and then the last pearl I think goes back to more of those pinks and purples and lavenders, so really stunning. We have a lot of pendants, but I do have a ring for you. Here's our rare Savarite garnet. It's 112-8675 coming up now, which is going to be a really good, look at that, Savarite. This is a rare marquise cut, no less. You get that really important cut, elongation, major color, bright open color too. It's not too dark. And remember, make requests, because the way things are going in jewelry, it's very difficult. You know, other jewelers out there, and you see this with networks, you see it with stores, you see it with the shops, the designers, the websites, wherever you may look at jewelry. You're probably noticing that you can go on a Monday and look at a piece of jewelry and then check back on that same site or that same store on a Tuesday and see a different price tag. And usually, well, that price tag going up, 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 and up every day that goes by. What's great about this sale event is not only are we taking pieces down in price, remember, I get to discount first, you get to discount second. So we're all discounting. We're all getting our chance to put things on sale, make pieces better priced than they've ever been before. But that's really the excitement factor, is you get these huge values, you get these undeniable deals, and they're yours for the taking. But remember, when you pick something out, you don't have to keep it. It means you still want to see it at home. You still want to evaluate it, make sure it feels right and sets right and is the right size for you. And I don't just mean the ring size, but the scale of the piece. Make sure it's proper in every single regard for you or for a gift recipient if you want to give it early, just to make sure. I mean, this is fine jewelry. We want to have this for a lifetime. So make sure it's the right piece and then decide. No pressure on that. But get what you can now, knowing you have that money back guarantee and you're saving more than ever. Because again, discounts on discounts on discounts. We love that. So sale on sale. And 101 Savarite garnet here in this marquise cut, 31 points in diamonds. They're the fancy cuts too. You've got those different marquise cuts as well. Nice little nod to the center stone there. And the marquise cuts and the rounds that are going to be also really centered up and almost pointing in towards that marquise. The angles here are great. Then you've got the split shank. Also feels very much, again, this is thoughtful. It's a lot of different designer qualities here that are all meeting up in one ring. And that's where, again, it's not just thrown together. This isn't a random stone set in a random mounting. It's all custom made, one of a kind, and it's in the platinum. So what we're going to do is take this down below even $19.99 for you. That was my former price. We're going to make it a lot more interesting here for one caller, and let me try it on so you can see what it looks like from a distance away, because that's an important style. And yet, oh, it's a teeny one. I forgot about this one. This one's really tiny. So there it is. They're either too big or too small. What can I say? Yeah, so eventually we'll get Goldilocks all set up. But here we are is, you know what, better than even $9.99. Let's take it even lower for you. Make it $949, and we'll size it for you. So no issue there. But you can see how bright a stone that is, and that amazing electrified green. And don't worry about the sizing. We still got you covered there. Free shipping, free sizing, all that good stuff is still all there for you. So you've got, again, a lot of extras, and we love to see all of that. So take advantage. Jason, I'm seeing, welcome. Hi, by the way. How are you today? You're good. You'll be happy to know that Melody's talking about your sandals and your cold feet on YouTube tonight. Yeah. So Now I know normally when people talk about feet on YouTube, it's kind of, we're trying to keep, yeah, it's just, that goes back to when it was really heavily rain. Now I see you have socks tonight. Hey, for Melody to know, he's got the socks on with the sandals tonight. So they're still sandals, but a little warmer for this cool weather, and he's ready for the rain to return tomorrow. Very good. Hi, Carrie. Thank you so much for being with us, and we're doing well, Melody. We're great. So yeah, we got a lot of rain, and we got more on the way, so that's good. And here we go. I mean, it's good, right? I guess we're just going to say it's good. So that one's going to be $9.49. Of course, take about $95 off that as well, so it'll be around $8.50 for you on the Savorite. And then we have, oh, turquoise is here. Really special turquoise necklace, chain, pendant, the works. So it's all going to be the full necklace we love. And you know what this necklace does? I mean, I'll tell you right now, the necklace is a value on its own. This necklace is not just a chain. I'm going to get you a necklace with diamonds to go with your turquoise coming up, and turquoise goes with everything. You want a workhorse in a gemstone category? It's turquoise, especially the Sleeping Beauty variety that we have for you. This is really important. Okay, so get ready. We got the white gold turquoise coming your way right now, all not polished yet. I was trying to get it all polished for you, and then still a little something remains, but here we go. This is really nice, isn't it? It's a bright turquoise too, and it's not too blue and it's not too green. It really is that perfect, what we think of when we talk about turquoise. If you ever describe turquoise in your daily life, that's probably what you're thinking right there. That color is a great testament to it. It's $84.98. It's a one only, and this chain, I'm going to start talking about the chain first. The chain that comes free with it is actually going to have a couple of diamonds bezel set in it as well. So it's not just the beautiful pendant. It's a chain that's going to work with a lot of different things and be a really good, you know, the piece is a workhorse. The chain is, the pendant is. The pendant goes with everything. It's a 321 oval. It's got 5 points in the one baguette, 4 points in the one round. So they're individually larger stones here, and we are ready to go. I'm glad you're here. We've got our big sale kicking off. You're in our first few minutes of it. And remember, everyone likes to say, well, I can wait. If the sale's going to go on, Black Friday is not till next week. I have my time. I can take, listen, this is how it works around here. Been here 9+ years. We know how these sales work. You got to get in really quickly, especially for those of you that are just waiting for that special piece you've already been thinking of and you want to get in on a request. That's what you've got to do, because the pieces do go. You're not the only one thinking about a gorgeous piece of jewelry, I'm sure. There's a lot of people that see, they wait for the sale, they know they're going to pounce on that piece that's on the wish list and figure that all out and then let us know what it is. But this is always where you're getting first dibs on the sale. So that's a big moment for those of you that are really, truly like the TVON devotees, that you want to get your piece before somebody else does, because other than that, it's a wrap. So this is where, again, you got a really good chance to pick up something special that you know a lot of people are probably thinking about. And here we go. So for day one, perfect time to get in on your request. Now here's our 321 diamond chain, everything. I love that the diamonds are bigger themselves, because that kind of elevates the whole thing. I'm going to show it to you from a distance away. I'm going to try to center up those diamonds for you, although you don't need to, certainly. It's not one of those pieces that, you know, you can be real, you don't have to be real precious about how you choose to wear that chain. You can see here I've got it centered up among the two diamonds, but you don't even need to do that. The pendant itself is just under an inch at 7/8, and then we'll show it to you on as well. But there's going to be an under $1,000 price tag, so we're starting with a lot of great affordable for you. And there you can see, yep, indeed, 7/8 of an inch top to bottom, including it's the bail that's part of the 2 diamond stack. Bolder, bigger diamonds. Then you've got it looking like this from a distance away, so you can just generally see that kind of size that it's going to give you. And we get to take it a lot lower than even $9.99. So back to the wheel. Boy, those diamonds were really sparkling, aren't they? That's the benefit of having bigger individual still VS diamonds, is that they really give you a look. And you see the baguette running one way, the round sitting right atop that. Really a lovely look, and not going to be $8.99. Let's take it even lower. Again, I love putting things on sale. You get to take your own sale. We're all discounting on every item, and we'll make it only $888 to the very first caller. So it's going to be it, and you get 2 pieces in one. So even if you're saying, I have a DBTY and I use it for everything, I wear it on its own, I wear it with my pendants, wonderful. You just now then are acquiring a chain that you could either choose to resell, or you could actually, and probably make up more than enough money to pay for the piece, or you could actually just, you know, it's gifting season. So you could give that chain to somebody else who needs maybe a little chain upgrade, who wants those extra bezel set diamonds in their chain as well. But that's going to be actually $88.80 off. So that's going to be $7.99 and change if you'd like to go ahead and get it. And then we've got a huge golden pearl. Don't forget about the Tahitian black pearl triple pendant we had for you. There's so much here. There's so much to get to. And you know, the whole inventory is on limits. We don't put anything exempt from this sale. So this is when, again, you're thinking about something, you call, you ask, you let us in. And again, you don't have to buy it. You just have to see it and see the price tag and see the way we're dropping the price so you can choose to say, yes, please. All right, we've got also black diamond in a pendant. Had the necklace the other day. I know a lot of people missed out. So let me show you what I have in a pendant for you as well. You can see we're starting with a lot of pendants and necklaces because, well, they're easy. They make great gifting. They're wonderful to get a hold of. And of course, they go right out to you. Don't even need sizing. Now take a look. This is such a beautiful, almost feels antique. This is a black diamond in a fancy facet pattern. Usually black diamonds are traditionally faceted. That means that they have just a flat table facet. This is going to be so much more brilliance for you, even though no, it's not a see-through or transparent stone. It's opaque, but you're going to get a lot of bounce of light off the surface of that stone thanks to that fancy faceting pattern. Now it's a pendant. I'm holding it by the bail. It's a hidden bail part of the design, which looks almost lacy, has a little bit of detail with the smooth finishing of the platinum. Carat 96 8904 is your number. There is only one, and black diamonds again have been very popular, but usually it's the faceted stones like this that everybody's really going after, because a black diamond otherwise can be a little bit one-dimensional in its look. Here's where you get that really wild brightness off all. Look at that. I mean, just as I move it here, you see that? And it's got a little smudge. So let me clean it off while I show it on the hand for you, give you another look at it. But there is something about this opaque stone can still be a real beautiful eye catcher for you, and you can see there how it's set among this 1.25" pendant. I'll show you that now, and then we're going to get it out the door in a hurry. Look at that. That's a beauty, isn't it? 1.25" top to bottom. I'll show it on the neckline for you as well. And we're going to have this one only, and you can see all the cutout details. That's why I have this almost, why I reference it as almost lacy-like, is that it does have that little bit of open cutout work, so you see through it. Looks great on the neckline, whether it's going to be on top of a color, on some kind of, you know, beautiful gown or dress or sweater, or if it's on top of bare skin, you get that lovely look and those cutout details. But it's also going to be better than, ooh, I think we should go lower than $30,499. Absolutely. Even though it is our carat 96 with 45 points in diamonds, almost 2.5 carats in diamonds and luxury here for you. But platinum stays, and we will show you, there's that bail. So good size diamonds by the yard, and all your classic chains will work lovely. Will look lovely with it, but we're going to actually make it better than even $1,500, because there's your $2,000 off, but I keep on bringing the discounts, keep on bringing the sale, and that's what we do. So instead of $1,413, I'll blow it out truly, and we'll make it $1,299, and that will be it. So a $1,299, not really though, that's not it, because you get that extra savings. And please don't forget that when you are taking your 10% off, that means $11.69 and 10 cents. That's it. So which one would you like? Turquoise? We had the triple black pearl. We had the pink zircon we started with. Now the black diamond pendant. So you get a choice of here. And we even have an alexandrite in a pendant with a chain as well. So a lot to get to. Diasporas are here. I did bring out the color chain spine. That is my favorite round saddle mounting, big time 4 carat 73 stone. Have a savarite in a larger size if you're looking for a trillion. Let me know who's got the black diamond. $12.99. It's really $11.69. Let me show you this designer pearl. Here is a ring, solid 18 karat gold. You can tell by looking. I don't even need to look or reference any information here. You just know it's the easiest to tell, because there's a lot of times metal is going to look like other metals, and you can't tell without looking at the back, getting your loop out, looking at the hallmark within. You're never going to be able to tell. What is that metal? What is the purity of it? Here's where you know. And 18 karat gold is so recognizable and distinct because it's got that richer color of gold. So it's not just a lighter kind of brassy looking yellow. It's got that depth of color to it. So it's very impressive. And by the way, you're getting a huge golden pearl here. We just saw 3 of the 13 and 14 millimeter Tahitians. Now we're getting into the 14 millimeter golden. Look at that. That's going to be atop your hand, by the way. So you got a really big look here and an incredible style. And by the way, it's all 18 karat with 54 points in diamonds around the edge. And it's like a take on a modern floral, I would say. You've got this beautiful open cage work that's happening in there. You see, look at that gold. And of course, the inside even finished. behind the basket. Doesn't really need to do that, but 8712 has really got every little designer detail you could ask for. Plus, you've got the 14 millimeter with the 54 points in diamonds, and we are ready to go. So I hope you are as well, and so excited about all these big values. And again, get requests in. Want to make sure we can help you. And speaking of, we may have our first one coming out to play, so it just takes a matter of moments to get your request in. Thank you so much, Rebecca. We've got your request for you on the way, and it's a good one. So it just came out a couple of days ago, brand new, and now she gets the big old discount. So here we go, and that's what everybody should be doing, taking advantage of those discounts, because it can save you, on most pieces, it save you hundreds. It can save you thousands on many as well. So here we go with our golden pearl. This is our new reduced price, lowest price we've ever seen by far. Very excited about that, but let's take a look at it on the hand, because this is a bigger one. So not everyone's going to say, oh yeah, that's perfect for me. It's a definite cocktail style of a ring when you see how bold that is with the golden pearl. Of course, this is also one that sometimes, you know, pearls can, because the bigger you go, the more diameter they have, that also accounts for the way they're going to sit off the hand. So I do like that this one, because that floral where it comes up and around it, it really almost nestles within this floral design, which is great, because then your pearl is kind of protected, if you will. So it's not like the pearl is out there floating atop your finger out amongst all the elements and getting in the way of things. It's got this protection of that design around it. So it's really nice that way, and just makes it look so interesting from the side profile as well, because everyone sees that. And so here's what we'll do on a new price on our golden pearl. Again, natural, South Sea, made from the mollusk itself in the depths of the ocean, not anybody interjecting or, you know, giving a little bit of help here with that. You know, we talk about cultured pearls where they have some help along the way, because you're having man who's helping the process along. You're letting the pearl do its thing, but you're kind of getting the process started. Not the case here. This was nature. This was likely a little grain of sand that we can thank and actually attribute for this beautiful, beautiful pearl coming to be here to fruition. Is from that little, it's that irritant, enters the mollusk as it's living its life, if you will, in the depths of the ocean. That little grain of sand enters. Its response is to build and build and build something beautiful as a result, to kind of protect itself, because, oh, something foreign is here that's not supposed to be. So that's the kind of like the defense mechanism, is to build that beautiful nacre around that nucleus. So here's what we have for you. Big discount on a $59.99 original piece. I always like to touch on where it started so you know how much you're saving, but we're going to take it even lower than 5 or 4 or 3 is going to be actually better than $2,000 for the first time ever. $19.99 on our golden pearl. And then we've got our royal Zambaran coming up next. And I can't wait. Rebecca, this just debuted a couple days ago, as you probably know. And it is a rare princess cut. So very excited about that. So yeah, we're going to get ready, and we got all those requests. Whatever you need, we'll bring it on out for you. And like I said, if your piece, if in the rare instance that your piece is already sold to someone else, chances are we have something that's kind of like it. And so we can always, and you never know, that might work out beautifully, or it might actually be the perfect piece that was meant to be. So let's get to our Zambaran for Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. 9696 is your number. And that, by the way, is $200 off. So that'll actually be $17.99 at checkout to get you that pearl, which is quite an extra special discount. And then a free shipping and free sizing opportunity. But look at this. Really probably the best stone and the best cut to ever show off the color shifting ability of this Royal Zambaran garnet that comes out of Tanzania. That is why they call it the Zambaran. Now, Zambaran means purple. Now, I haven't been studying or brushing up on my Swahili lately, but if I could say purple shifting to red, blue, pink, and maybe back to purple, I would say that. But we just simplify it and call it Zambaran, which actually literally translates to purple in Swahili, which is what they speak out there in Tanzania. So that's what that stone, that's what that means. And it's really referencing what is one of the colors. But of course, this is a beautiful color shifting stone. It doesn't mean color change. We don't talk about it in terms of a phenomenal ability, but we do talk about the fact that you don't even have to work that hard. You don't have to leave your home. You could go from one room into another. You could step outside into the patio. You could step outside into the porch. And every time you move about, every time this stone is exposed to a little bit different lighting, you see different colors. And it really is fascinating, all within the jewel tones between really red, pink, blue and purple, and everything within, and you'll see flashes, and it's such a pretty stone and such a wearable gem. And by the way, it's a 3 carat/7, so it's a nice size as well, and the rare of the princess cut here. Take a look at it. We've got a diamond weight of 91 points. That's in the bridge. It can be changed in the gold color. We're still doing free gold color changes as well when possible. So you've got great news there. And let me try it on for you, Rebecca. And this is going to be a show and tell piece here. But again, anybody who would like it may dial in and get in first. You want to be ready to go. Let's just move it around, shift it a little bit so you can really see the clarity that's going to give. And then I love these perspectives. Still look at that stone. It looks like you've got a dove's tail of brilliance. Those are the diamonds that are reflecting through the stone. So isn't that impressive? And here's what it looks like on the hand as well. So you can see what that's all about. And just again, little lighter, little brighter, lighter when it's up close, little darker reference here. And you can see a little bit more of those reds, like a cranberry color. And just debuted it brand new, like I think it was Sunday or Saturday or Friday, one of those days. It was a recent debut, and we're gonna take it down right now. It's just $2,499. That's it, $2,499, and you get $250. That would be our biggest discount so far today, but that's not it, because I've got the museum pieces can come out to play. I've got some of you who are thinking about really big, important museum level ideas that are going to be, could be thousands of dollars of savings. Yes. Thank you very much. Well, that's how it's done. She made the request. She gonna take it. Wonderful. And that one is gone. Well done there. And how about that $250 savings? Now, speaking of rare, let me show you the spin that we have the color changes. So we'll go from a color shift to a color change. This stone is, wow, phenomenal. It is phenomenal, and I don't mean that just in the literal sense or in an adjectorial sense. I'm talking about, and I may have just made up a word, when we talk about adjectives that describe things, sure, you could say that's phenomenal, but it's literally phenomenal. It has a color change that goes from green to red, and I know what you're saying. Oh, I see that. I see the red. Nope, that's something different. That's something very different. That's where I don't want to get confused. Yes? I really like that one in the white gold just because it's the bridge. So it's got nothing but diamonds as far as the eye can see when it's on the hand. So I really like to show off those white diamonds. But it would look lovely in yellow as well. But definitely, I'm an advocate of the white gold bridge for sure. Let's talk about this, because this is one of those mega pieces. 112-7731 is the number. It is, first of all, you see it's huge spin, huge, massive, incredible. But then you have the saddle mounting. This is one of those mountings that, sorry to say, you won't be seeing it much going forward, probably ever going forward, because it is so elite in a couple of different varieties. Number one, the labor, the stuff you don't see. I know you can plain as day see all the gold and see all the diamonds that are covering it, which is almost 2 carats, but the labor alone to work with a piece of this size and to hand set all those diamonds, which are actually pave, but on different structures and different levels, that's not easy. So there's a lot of labor, and that's the intangible of what you can't see. We can measure gold weights and do all that and talk about diamond weights, which, you got about, $80,000 worth of diamonds in retail. You've got a stone that nobody else carries outside of here. So that's another important factor, is that this stone is just out of our vault. And actually, even all that private collection material we brought that's already sold out, this is why, you get a reaction from viewers who say, I wish those were still around. Well, this is the end result. Out of the goodness of ownership's hearts here, the stone they intended to keep for generations to come is now available to you and on discount because, well, there wasn't enough material. We've been selling through what we've had. So now the demand is still there. So we're bringing out really one that was just the ultimate level. And it's a 473 round with a carat 78 in diamonds. And everywhere you see green, yes, you're seeing red flashes and golden flashes and orange flashes, but that's the dispersion that this stone is so well known for. That is not the color change. I cannot show you the color change in one lighting environment that is the studio. I can't do it. But I could, if you're in UV light, the whole stone goes red. And so such an important piece, and obviously a collector's stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's amazing. Just truly amazing. That's, wow, look at that. And never too dark on this particular stone because you see how it's just lit from within. Every color comes through, right and bright and just beautiful. And everyone's gonna think you're wearing a green diamond, but it's so much more rare than even those green diamonds out there, which are really rare, by the way. And here's your great look on the inside too, so you can see how that's finished for a comfortable fit, where the background is there. That's that under gallery. Then of course you have solid gold, and it's actually done in a slightly concave fashion. So it's actually more comfortable than you can even imagine. It glides onto the hand. It glides off the hand. This isn't the bigger piece that you're just saving for a special occasion because, oh, that thing is so uncomfortable. Oh, it just weighs me down. At the end of the day, I'm going, when can I take my ring off? Not at all. You never have to worry about that or consider that because this is that comfortable mounting. So even if you're somebody who says, I shy away sometimes from the really big mountings, this is where you should feel free to just go ahead and try it because it is really well done. And by the way, we got a new markdown from $25,000, originally on the air for $89.99. Tried to bring you the discount best I could at that point in time. Now it goes even lower for you. Take a look at this. It's not going to be $8,900 or even close to that. We're going to go even lower. And again, bigger savings on the bigger pieces. True story. You're saving more when it is more. So that's the beauty of it. It's time to get those collectibles. It's time to shop those really high end. And it's not $8 or $7. It's not even $6,000. It is $59.99. Keep in mind, this is one of the biggest mountings we create, and we have tens of thousands of mountings. And also, you get $600 off. So it's actually $53.99 to get that one home and see what it's all about and watch that color change take place and watch the beauty of the greens and the reds all together. But what a beautiful stone that is. And of course, $600 off, another big savings for you that makes it incredibly affordable for what that is, $473. So we also have Savory. I've got my yellow diamond band returns, but I only have a couple of them to go around. It's the 110. Do you remember it? It's the cushion cuts. Let's show it to you here. This is the cushion cut yellow diamond band. I've only got a couple remaining, and it's the square cushion cut. So we do have that coming up. We'll get you one last call on that big yellow diamond band. We need requests. If you've got them, let me know what you'd like to see, and everybody's got a request. Everybody's got a request. Everyone's got a favorite. Everyone's got a stone they want to see. Everyone's got something that's on the wish list. Maybe it's not a specific item, but maybe it's a stone. Maybe it's a style. Maybe you've always said, give me a bridge or give me a saddle ring. Or we know the names of those incredible like wonder rings. We've got certain pieces that are sort of patented and labeled as one certain moniker. Please let me know because we can go find whatever you need. We really can. And the whole inventory is available at this discount and savings. So that's why you got to take advantage. Take full advantage while it's here, and $59.99 on that one. All right, we also have even a bracelet. It's like that adjustable style, tennis bracelet style. I mean, you don't see that very often. Plus, we have an opal deal coming up in about 2 minutes. So let me show you this one more time here because that's got to go. And then we're going to get you another fabulous, I got a necklace here, another one. It's a platinum style this time around. It's a little complex to show because it's got some really cool articulation in the way the center stones are set. It's Alexandrite. So I'm going to start with it on the hand for you. It's going to be our 112-79-93. Take a look at this. This is a trio of Alexandrites set within an oval shaped design. So you have this top little triangle done in pave. You've got an oval right beneath that, and within the oval are it's like a strand, almost think of like that Tahitian pearl we had, where you have the 3 consecutive Alexandrites from Brazil, another color changing stone, and they're set top to bottom, and yet they'll move within the oval. It's one only. This is amazing. Comes with a chain, which is also done in the platinum. It's a 16-inch chain, and I do see some adjustability to make it a little bit shorter if you want to, but that, of course, is a box link. So a lot of heavy platinum there as well. The actual drop of your pendant is just a little over an inch and an eighth. I'll show that to you, and then we'll try it on, but there is only one. It stays in platinum, a June birthstone, one of those rarities to get out of June. I'm actually seeing, I think that's more like, yeah, it is an inch and an eighth. So just double checking that for you, as I always like to do. Here's what it looks like on the neckline for you, just for a little size perspective there. And I'm going to try my best to show it to you up close because you got to see these stones. They're really impressive stones. Obviously, we know they're one of the rarest in the world, but you get this great way that they drape within this oval shape. So we're going to show it up close here to show you. There it is, and there it is. So you can see the stones as well. And let me hold them separately because otherwise there's just no good way to do it. But you'll see that they've got this great little, I'll just show them there. You can see how that already purple color, that's normally what you have to be in UV light to see. It's already coming through as a purple in addition to your blues and greens, which is awfully nice. And then you see their bezel set, and then you see your diamonds there as well. So again, they're going to be independently set, but they'll stay upright. They'll always stay within the oval as you wear it. Gravity's going to help you out there. And it's going to be less than $24.99. We'll go back to the hand so you can see how it's going to drape and give you that beautiful look and that really chic style oval designer style. Love the movement. So even when the piece is still, you can see there's going to be a little bit of movement from the Alexandrites themselves. And it's not even $1,000. It's $9.99. So we're in full giveaway mode of all of our best of the best. And again, requests are welcome. Get those in too. Want to make sure we help everybody out with anything they're looking for today and always. But of course, extra incentive today with your 10% extra off. So take advantage of that. New pendants are coming up. We have a new It's a fancy cut tanzanite. We've got a few, and I've got a tanzanite in a 5 carat 99. We have our big purple Paraiba. We got the yellow diamond band. We're gonna bring out a bracelet. We've got a very affordable morganite necklace, entire necklace, not just a pendant, but the whole darn necklace is coming up for you as well. So, and requests, again, need to hear those. We've gone through a lot of jewelry. We're gonna talk a little bit of black opals here. We're gonna go to Australia here. Let's go together. Let's go down under for the amazing Australian opals you're about to see. I picked out a trio of my favorites here that are the really high end, like the superstar, big league, can't really get past $6,000 in pricing typically. Today's the day. So we've got 3 to choose from. They're all going to be as is in their settings, but they're really tremendous because the smallest stones I have are still over 2 carats. And we know about opals, you got to automatically assume double the size because the look and how it's going to feel and how it's going to present on the hand is double what it weighs. That's the beauty of lesser dense opals, is they're going to give you a lot more wow than you bargained for from the size, thanks to that water-based material. There's a lot of water content to an opal, all the different opals, so you get a really big look, and that's really important. Are you ready to see them? I've got 3 of our best. You've seen them all on the air before. If you've been watching for a while, you've seen these presented. They have been lovely. Always a look. Look at that. There's a lot of blue greens there, and then we've got really, I do have a yellow gold choice for you as well, so don't worry if you're not a platinum person. That's okay, because I know lately we have been loving the platinum, but of course we also love yellow gold too. So there are my platinum choices for you. You can see they really have those intense blues and greens. Now this one's so much fun. Here's a real free form here. A free form always reminds me of the letter D. I don't know, everyone does initials in pendants all the time, and that's pretty easy and straightforward. I think it's kind of cool to have a stone that looks like it's carved in a letter. A little bit, just for my, Donnas and Dianes out there who went, oh yeah, I kind of like that. It's got a little extra, kind of feels like it's personalized for me. Well, that's a free form that feels like it's got a nice little theme going on. So that's going to be a great one for you if you just want something a little elongated, something a little different, the way it kind of goes from flat on one side, a little more extended on the other side, either way. Platinum, gold, and platinum is how they look on this wheel. Now, they're going to stay in the settings. We're still going to size them for you and get them to your house for free. So no issue there, but wait till you hear these bigger sizes you're going to get. Really stunning big sizes here, major settings. You will not believe the price tag. We're blowing them all out. Again, a discount wheel like this during a sale event is pretty big. So come on in, guys. We want to make sure you're on the phone lines because I know you have a favorite of the 3. So do not wait. We've got our 2 carat 19, which is the classic style over here. That's a 219 opal. That 219 is going to have 61 points in diamonds. We go here. 2 carat 64 in the yellow gold. Sorry to tip this one over to the side. Here is the boy, I am just all over the place with these opals. 264, that's 18 karat gold, by the way. So yes, we upgraded again on the gold, and here's the big one. This is the 320, and I know that's a really cool, I like to call it the deconstructed halo because it looks a little offset, and you've got the magic of the baguettes with the round brilliant. So that's going to be our platinum again. And that one, that's the 3 carat 20 off to the left. It has 70 points in diamonds. So they're all big time pieces. You know that. Really important. And I think that we like to be away from $59.99 for once, don't we? And there is a little bit of red coming through on that yellow gold opal. You see there that it's got a little bit of red glowing through it. There's a little red, pinky, golden, orange, and they've all got so much of the blues and greens. You can always see blue greens that really are just blues. And it's a blue base, and that's all there is to it, and they kind of stay there, and they don't give you a lot of mosaic of colors, I would say. This is really the kaleidoscope of color, because still, as they move, they're only doing a little bit of movement right now, left to right, left to right. When they really get moving, like, when they're on your hand, and you're moving about, gesticulating, and talking with your hands, and doing all that good stuff, everybody, including yourself, you're witnessing new patterns and new colors out of your opal at every moment. They never look the same way twice. They're always exciting and different and bold, and yet you're going to notice a new pattern every time you look at it. And that's what's cool about opals. They're also new to alike. So you're giving one that's important if you are choosing. I would say you're probably picking one out for yourself, I would hope, with the kind of values we have. But maybe it also makes fine jewelry very giftable. It's totally up to you. But they will not be $5,000 anymore, and they start at $59.99. $19.99. Some of them even went up from there. You got to get on the phone lines quickly. We've got only those 3. They will be gone in a hurry. It is like play of color, yes please, but let's play with pricing, because that's what we're here to do, is deliver the values. So come on in, because they're not going to be 5,000 or 4,000 or 3. I'm on a mission to move some inventory. Still I've been talking about this for a few weeks. Anything that sticks around is going to be melted. So it's not like there's an option to say, oh, let me catch that next week. We have so much new coming in. It is the end of the year. I mean, we also, I think sometimes we get so caught up in the busyness of the holidays that we lose sight of the fact that the calendar year is over in a few short weeks. And so we're also preparing for all the brand new. And so anything that remains certainly after it's been up on sale with a 10% offering as well, there's no point in keeping it. If it lasts through one final presentation at a sale discount, it's going. It's going, meaning melted down. So we either have 2 options. Everything either ships to your house or melts down, so we can help make new jewelry more affordable going forward, especially in the new year. So again, this is very, very important to take advantage. And it's not like there's another choice. Certainly there'd be no reason to wait anyways, because the prices don't get any lower than where they are during this event. Then of course the option goes away once it's melted down. So $39, $29, $19.99. Are we thinking value now? And take a look, for example. I'm just going to choose this one over here. It's the big one. It's the 3-carat 20. Just look at how sizable this is on the hand. Just look at how that presents from a distance away. That gives you a lot of look. And that looks like the kind of piece you walk into an estate sale or a pawn shop or a vintage store, and they're going, yes, we'll take it. You know, we'll negotiate, but we're looking for $85,000. And then you offer 83 and they say, no, thank you, we can get more. So this is the kind of wow factor. I mean, these are not used pieces, by the way, but I'm saying where you normally find really good opals because they're so distinctive. Like really, you don't go to a retail store. Why? Why don't you see big black opals in retail stores? Because remember, they have more than one location and they got to fill every location with the same jewelry. So you're not going to find opals in a retail store all that often, especially in the premier Australian Lightning Ridge material, because they can't duplicate them. Remember, they all are going to be independent of each other. They're all their distinct patterns and styles and sizes and cuts. We're not even doing $19.99. I need callers. We need callers. We need to make sure everybody is ready to rock and roll on this big sale event. So I'm not going to leave them at $19.99. We're going even lower than that. This is not a time to wait, though. If you wait, you miss out, and then you're going, why didn't I just call? Why didn't I just get on board? This is how you do it. So instead of $19, $18, we're going even lower. Remember, this is before a 10% off sale, and you still get it home and see what it's all about. I want you to experience the jewelry and know that these are the values you take advantage of, knowing that you have every individual luxury, like all those freebie extras, all that free shipping sizing that still comes along with it, that saves you hundreds every day. And now you're saving hundreds on my discounted price, and then you get to save hundreds on your own. So it's a major value, and we're not doing $18.99. How about $1,888? Are we speaking the language of value now? Are we speaking blowout? Because that's what this is. This is not just Australian Lightning Ridge Black Opal. It's a Australian Lightning Ridge Black Opal ring blowout. That's what this is. And you're choosing platinum or gold or platinum. And you're getting your size. They have to stay as they are. And we got 18 karat gold there, and we got the platinum either way. But they're not even $18.88. Do I really need to go lower? Because this is already extreme. This is now becoming extreme discounting. Which one, Jason, do you like? Oh, the pendant, yes. So the triple Tahitian pendant just sold, by the way, but now we're getting busy on the opals. Gee, I wonder why. Do you think it has anything to do with my $18.88 price, in which you would save another $188.80? Wait before you do. I'm going to go even lower, and all 3 are going to go. They're all going to go out the door, out the window. It is your chance to pick them up. They're not even $18.88, so come on in. If you haven't dialed in yet, it's going to be a race. It's going to be a big race because we got a lot of people who are going, excuse me, that is not an opal price. It is not an opal price for the best of the best Lightning Ridge material, but that's what's happening right now, and we're doing better than even $18.88 or $17.99. Come on in. Which one do you want? Remember, those diamond weights are so significant as well. We've got platinum here, we've got gold there, we've got platinum there. Remember that yellow gold is 18 karat solid gold, and they are not going to be $1,799. You're making me really do crazy things here. And I'm all for it, because as long as the pieces go, I do not want to give our jewelers any more work than they already have when they are custom making everything that's new, when they are sizing everything to your personal preference, they got enough going on. So it is my job to make sure we sell things as opposed to having them spend more time melting things down. As much as that gives us a value going forward, I want you to have the pieces at the best price. And simply, there is no better way to do this. No better way. And they're not even $1,799. Come on in. 60 seconds with those stones after I get to an even lower price. Remember, whatever price I give you is still prior to your 10% extra off. That's what you got to remember, is that this price is not your final said and done price. You get an even better one when you say yes. So that's why you got to just come on in, and we're going to make them only $1,777, which, by the way, brings them down to $1,599 a piece. And that is why they can't stay here. They are under $1,600 at checkout with a money-back guarantee. Yes. We're liking the left side. I do too. Congratulations. That one's already gone. 1126053. Now we have the 18 karat yellow gold on the left, and we have the platinum 219 on the right. Remember, the 264 is that left side in the gold. There's our 264 opal, and then diamonds on either side of the band. That's 12 points. And then we go to the platinum. Platinum's over here. 219 is the center stone size. Looks like a 4 karat plus, and then it's got 61 points in diamonds in a classic traditional halo. But $1,599 is your price tag at checkout. So Jason got the pearl, yes. All right, the platinum is gone. The platinum is sold out, and we are not loving the freeform yet, but we will. 3081 is the item number you have remaining here in the 18 karat solid gold. That large 264, which I would say, because that freeform cut looks even larger, it's the only one with the red glow. The other two did not have that. It's this one that's got that little red glow emanating from it. 12 points in diamonds down the sides of the band, and that again is 18 karat gold, and sizing it up and down to whatever you need. But again, the platinum pieces are sold out. And we got a lot of pieces from earlier. Yes. 6051 for you. You got it. 6051 for the halo. Thank you, Jason, for picking up the triple pearl. Thank you again for making requests. We want to keep those going. Make sure you get them all in. We're happy to help out as best we can, okay? So we got one more, and this one's got to go on the hand here so you can see how it's going to look from a distance away. It's really elongated in the stone cutting, of course, which is really lovely. So you get the elongation of the cut. Here's what she looks like on right there, and the blues and greens all the way coming through. What a stunner. And that could even be worn maybe middle or index finger too, because of the way that it does have that extra elongation. But there is a lot of color going on there. And what a fun custom design. I mean, it just is. It feels and looks so custom in every single way, thanks to that bezel. And of course, that's really nice protection for your opal as well. So you've got that entire border of the stone all wrapped lovingly in the gold. Bless you, Tony. And it's only $15.99 at checkout for you, and that's going to be it. Plus, we have a yellow diamond band coming up in about 9 minutes. We'll sell through what we have left there. There's going to be the zaniest of zircon opportunities that will make you feel like a zillionaire, because zircons in big sizes do that. And we have these really rare zircons. I'm going to bring a whole wheel of collectible zircons coming up. And by the way, who was shopping the pendant over there with you, Jason? Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. And what about you, Andy? You already completed your order with the platinum opal. Who was that? Thank you. Alita, Connie, thank you so much. Thank you. Connie's in Wisconsin. Wonderful. I didn't catch where Alita is, but thank you both so much. All right, and there's also Savarite, and there's a new Tanzanite, actually. New Tanzanite, new color change diaspore as well. Is a big old radiant cut. Love the radiants. They're a lot of fun. And then 17, yeah. Oh, good. So a lot of pieces from earlier going as well. We have a lot of later bravos of the show tonight. No surprise why. It's Wednesday, and we all kind of, oh, yeah, oh my gosh. That's 2 days off. They're killers, aren't they? We still have the pink zircon pendant and the black diamond pendant from earlier. Still have a Savarite garnet, Alexandrites, that gorgeous golden pearl, and the big sphene. The big sphene, which is only a matter of time. Once a collector sees that, it's a wrap. So this one, only $17.77. We'll see who's got it. And the turquoise just sold as well. So again, a lot of pieces from earlier are also going. So if you're playing catch up with the show, make sure, or mustard, whatever it is. We're not thinking ketchup and mustard these days. We're thinking gravy. We're thinking beautiful caramelized sweet potato brown sugar glaze. Yes. Color change sphene, congratulations. So we got a lot of pieces going from earlier. Color change sphene in the saddle ring just sold. Thank you much. And here we go, just waiting for my freeform opal to go. And then we have, are you ready for the cashmere? I know, cashmere sweaters are great this time of year, but kind of itchy. They can be itchy, kind of, you know, kind of. kind of delicate, a lot of high maintenance. Jewelry's no maintenance. I love jewelry, no maintenance. Everything else is high maintenance in this world, right? Everything else, the car is high maintenance, the house is high maintenance, even clothes, high maintenance. Jewelry, no maintenance. There's no cost of ownership. Look at this, wowza. I gotta clean it up. So besides a little polishing cloth every now and then, that's it. Like a good cleaning, but most people just clean their jewelry when they wash their hands. So if you're me, you're cleaning your jewelry like, I don't know, I've never counted, but it's gotta be up there. You know, probably 50, 60 times a day. So you're cleaning your jewelry. But look at that. 112-2275. We're bringing out the big one here. This is a Roval. It is a sapphire, but it's where it comes from. The mine specifically that this hails from that makes it oh so rare. And that is a mine that no longer exists. It hasn't been active in mining for 100+ years, and it's called Kashmir with a K. Kashmir, that's why it's italicized the way it is. It is referencing a source, a proper name in a mine that was in today where we'd look on a map and we'd look at the border of Pakistan to see where that Kashmir mine once existed. But here it is, that stunning Carat 06 Roval, and it's got the pinky reds, purples. It's kind of like a mix of different exotics here that you have in this Kashmir. It's not really red like a ruby, because if it was red, it would be a ruby. It's a definite sapphire, but you have the purples and the blues. You have these great looks to it. It's the Roval cutting. How about the Carat 18? But it's the value I love, the value on an extraordinary stone. And when it gets into this size, that is so high end to get a 1 carat plus in this rarity of color and origin. That's what really makes it so special. The fact also that it's unheated. Most sapphires in the world get treatment, and it's heating. And it's no big deal. It's not a bad thing. It's just if we're seeking out the ultra rare in a sapphire, we're already got it with the origin, but now we're adding to that with the fact that it is all natural unheated. Most sapphires get that heat treatment, which helps two things. Helps the color come out to be the best it can be, but it also helps burn off any, if you will, burn off. It's kind of just, again, because it is heating. It takes away some of the inclusions that might exist in the natural rough crystal. So you're really giving it's like a twofold advantage. So I point out when you've got an unheated stone, how beautiful that is totally on its own. You got nothing but faceting, polishing, and then setting in that ring. That's it. So really important there. And it's going to be, wow, we got a $69.99 ring where it started. Now you get a huge savings. Again, continue to get requests in. I know we're working on a bunch of those to bring on out for you, as our number one is almost over already. So come on in with those requests. Keep them coming. But here is the Kashmir. Wait till you see it on the hand. It is I'll tell you, I own a lot of sapphires. I do not own a Kashmir. They are really tough to find, and they're only getting tougher. I mean, think about it. Every day that goes by, it's going to be tougher and tougher and tougher to source a Kashmir. We're further and further away to anyone having knowledge even that once existed or once happened. So instead, and this you will not believe, come on in early. This is going to be a great, this is a really good example of why you want to call early, because there will be more than one collector all over this price tag. But of course, we only have the one ring. And actually, I don't have another Kashmir that is ever priced anywhere like this. Even I could go back into like the history and the almanac of TVON pricing. There has not been a Kashmir priced this way, especially one that's unheated, untreated, that is over a carat. Because sometimes I've had Kashmirs that are on the more affordable side where they can be under $2,000, but that's because they're under a carat. There have been 60 pointers and 50 pointers that have gone out in that price range. What if we take this under $3,000 for a Carat 06? Unheated Kashmir. Ridiculously valuable, incredibly important, very high style with the Carat 18 in diamonds. That's not a mounting you can disregard either. But what if we literally take it under $3,000? And actually, what if we go even less than that? Not even $29.99, even less. And this is before 10% off. Right now, if I stayed with that price, that'd be $300 extra off. No one's going to argue with that. But here we go instead, taking it lower before we take your 10% off. That's what it's about. Best values possible. Not 29, not 20. I really want to go 28. Should I do it? $28.99, or maybe even this, $28.88. Or we just keep on going. And by the way, you can change the gold color. How about that? You can even change it to white gold or rose gold if you'd prefer. But it will not be $28.88 or $27.99. I'm going lower. We're going to make this easy. And you know what? We're going to send it out right now for $27.77, which, by the way, takes it under $2,500 when you say yes. And I've got two requests here, Nancy and Robert. And which one was specific? Either of them or both of them? Gotcha. Robert, that's what I figured. All right, so Nancy, we'll start with your request here. We've got a beautiful blue sapphire coming out to play that she specifically asked for. It's a good one too, Nancy. And then we've got Robert, your request. We did bring in a very large turquoise for you, but $24.99 at checkout. $24.99 and 30 cents to be exact. But under $2,500 to get a 1 carat plus in a cashmere. Ooh. So that's really an important stone right there. And one caller is going to take that tonight. So $24.99. And again, I love it in the yellow, but it's up to you. White gold or rose gold are fine. Now let's carry on because we only have about a minute left to the top of the hour. And I want to get these requests in before we get there. So here we go, Nancy, take a look. This almost feels, first of all, it is one of the most beautiful stones. If you want to see what really, really strong royal blue color representation is all about, look no further than 7480. This is a platinum setting, an east-west set marquise cut, a big 143 size, and every diamond in it, they're huge, but they're also tapered baguettes that are aligning straight and consistently around the borders of this ring to perfectly just wrap around the lines of that sapphire. It is V-prongs in the corners there. Look at that stone. And wait till you see the diamonds really. If I can move it a little more, which I'll do on the hand, it's going to really flash. It's just one of those intense pieces. I'm going to just try it on as a pinky ring. It does stay in the platinum, of course, and that's where it's sized at the moment, but of course we can size it however you need to. But look at how stunning that is. All these mirror-like, they're like an extra fancy facet of a mirror because you get the tapered baguettes there, and what a value, and a blowout. Such a huge opportunity here, another big blowout. And if you're gonna meet, like, listen, not all sapphires are from Kashmir, but when you can get a Sri Lankan Ceylon stone and it's bright, gemmy, royal blue like that is, the thing you want to avoid with the blues, there's a lot of different color saturations available out of Mama Nature. But what you really want to avoid with the blues is getting too dark because there's those beautiful cornflowers that are lovely, but really where the money really goes, typically, if you got all the money in the world, you're getting a royal blue like this. Welcome in, everybody. Top of the hour is here. I'm so glad to have you with us tonight. My name is Lauren Blair. This is our big Wednesday night special, but look at this. It gets even better. This is not any old Wednesday either, is it? We have decided to start a little holiday sale a little early, but it's not anything little. It's a huge sale. It's as big as they get. So the biggest savings you are privy to here are happening starting tonight, which is why we hope to have a lot of requests. I've got a couple lined up now. We'd like to keep those going for the next 2 hours that we have together tonight. Keep them going. Nancy, if you like this, give me a call because we have got a huge value, but we want to hear from one and all. We want to hear everybody's request. We want to hear exactly what you're looking for. This is what you do because there are going to be literally hundreds of dollars of savings on most every item, if not thousands of dollars of savings on your items to get you what you love at their lowest price ever. And the best part is there's no final sale. Almost always when we see a discount this deep and things are going below cost just to get them out to you, there's a final sale. Not this event. This event, hey, it's holiday. Holidays are stressful enough. We want you to have the great values. We also know that we're welcoming in a lot of new people this time of year as well. Folks are finding us that have never had the TVON experience before, that have never been able to shop the best way on the planet to get your fine jewelry at the best value. So here it is. Welcome on in, and what a time to start your shopping here because, well, for example, this started as a $49.99 sapphire ring. Now taking it significantly less, blowing it out $1,999, which have a $200 additional savings, which also means it's $1,799 and change. And big thanks to everyone for shopping. By the way, Jason, who picked up that spoon, I want to thank them as well. Kathy, thank you. Enjoy it. So again, this is your last call now on that sapphire, which will size in platinum. It stays that way, but look at that bright, beautiful. It's almost like a neon. It's almost like what we see in tanzanites where it just looks like it is glowing. There's an impactful neon bright blue. Again, you want to avoid two things with sapphire. If it's too dark a navy color, and then you don't see anything through it. This is where you're getting, showing off the clarity of the stone, but also seeing how bright a royal blue that is. And now we've got also, Robert, we've got a big turquoise here for you. I'm going to assume he was just asking for something large in a turquoise ring because this is as big as it gets. 9520 is the number. We'll see who's got this one. I think it's gone, but here we go. Wow. This matches that necklace so beautifully too. Same shape, same color as the necklace that sold from earlier, but here's 9520, and I'll zoom back for you, show you the whole thing with this almost like, it's like it feels almost like a big cameo. Yes. Of the sapphire or of the turquoise? Okay, which one are we talking about? The sapphire? Okay, here's the side profile of the sapphire. Oh, look how pretty. It's got those little scroll details on the inside. That's called the gallery view. So there's the under gallery, but then there's the gallery. So you see that little scroll detail there that leads up. Do you have the sapphire, Jason, or can Joanne have it? Somebody's got it. We just don't know who was first. So here we go with the turquoise. 6 carats 84, the sapphire is sold. Here we go with the 684 turquoise. And this is going to be a value, a big one. 6 points in diamonds. They're actually going to be the bigger diamonds that are going at the compass points, north, east, south, and west, around this beautiful and within the scroll work and the mill grain. And then you've got a triple split shank here as well. It feels a little bit like an Eiffel Tower or a fleur de lis. There feels like a French kind of design happening on the sides. White, yellow, or rose. I would love to see this in yellow. I love the richness of turquoise and yellow gold together. And thank you on that sapphire. Well done there. And here's what we're going to do on this one. So definitely the largest stone I believe we have in turquoise. It should be. I can't imagine there's anything larger than that at all. But we have this really stunning, stunning look. And you know what we're going to do here real quick? We're going to make this really affordable. Come on in, everybody. We've got only the one white, yellow, rose, so it is going to be a matter of speed is still going to be extremely important. How quickly you dial in is going to make the difference. We just had somebody miss out on the turquoise. Actually, 2 people. So again, it's really, and that was a request. So this is where, again, so was this. Just means that, again, we always do honor whoever says sold first. That's always who's going to get the first right of refusal, is whoever on the phone lines and saying sold first. So that's really important to dial in early when you see something you love. This is our large turquoise, almost 7 carats in size. Gotta love that. Gotta love the intensity of that color, the fact that it's a cabochon, yes, but it's got such a glow about it too. There is a glow. It's not an internal glow because it's not a translucent or transparent stone, but instead it's got such a beautiful polish. So you're seeing, yes, opaque can still have a bit of a glow because it's still got a great sheen and a great polish to that cabochon. And we'll take a look at it here and make it even better. Then, yeah, I'm gonna avoid $39.99. I know it's a big turquoise, but we gotta make sure sale on sale. That's what this whole event is about. Your best values on all of our TVON incredible custom pieces, brand new, and again, a money back guarantee as well. And this is going to be under $2,000. We will not leave it at $19.99. Then we'll do our yellow diamond band, what's left of them. And we're going to get this out the door right now for better than $2,000 or $1,900 or even $1,500. And look at the size of this from a distance away, because that is a big ring. And while it's large, it's still wearable. I think, because a lot of us wear big jewelry because we love big jewelry. And it doesn't take a special occasion to bring out the big, beautiful pieces, the bold. But maybe that's just it. Without having 3 carats in diamonds with it, this makes it on the wearable side while it is still bold and gives you the dynamic color you're seeing here back up close. And it's not $15 or $14.99. We got a big value right now. I'll make it just, you know what, skip it. We'll not even do $13.99. Let's make it $12.99, which is all of $11.69 at checkout for you. So that's going to be a really good one there. And don't forget, it's a big sale day, so we get to count down to Black Friday, the biggest shopping day of the year. But we know that nobody's waiting for one day anymore, so we want to get you the privilege of shopping when it's convenient for you, maybe before the real rush of the holiday next week begins, so you get some lead time here. And by the way, the best part is, from my perspective, is that this is how I shop. You have the piece for the gatherings. You have it. So instead of waiting till after Thanksgiving leftovers are on the table and maybe or put away, and before the official holiday shopping season begins, you have your piece. You're wearing it. So think about it. With these one-of-a-kinds, you're getting pieces in no time. We got very fast shipping. So basically, a lot of these pieces now, if a gold color change needs to happen, that can take an extra day or two. But if you're gonna keep it the way it is, and you just need simple sizing, no problem. Goes right out to you, usually next day. So that means you have it in a couple of days, and that means before the company even knocks on the door, before the turkey goes in the oven, you're thinking about, this is what I did today, in addition to, you know, all the normal stuff. I thought I was gonna get a little bit of holiday style prep going. Yes, I'm more about the style preparation than about maybe the cooking preparation. But, you know, putting the outfits together, thinking about the looks that I want to wear, and, you know, when we're out and about. So this is really, again, where you've got that new piece of jewelry to wear for the big holidays, and it starts now. So great value there. I mean, $12.99, it's $11.69 at checkout. So we're going to see, and of course, requests are welcome. These last two pieces were requests. So I do encourage you to get those in to us and make sure you make it happen for you. Let's get to this yellow diamond band because we only have a couple left. And the last time I had them, we needed even more than we had. And that was when I had 30 or 40 of them. Here's where I've got 6 of them to go around for the nation. And it's also going to be a piece that many people want to get more than one of because it's a very stackable or ring guard style. Take a look at this. This is my yellow diamond band. It is iconic. It is 112, 8921, and 6 of them in yellow gold. There is only one gold choice here. It's a gold color choice of yellow gold to match the yellow diamonds, and yet look at how bright and beautiful they are. Intense, yes, and anybody can grab that turquoise because it's still here, but here is the 110 yellow diamond band, and then call. It's best to call with the request. That is the easiest and fastest way to get your request tended to, is to call in your request. So please do that. Talk to an operator, and we'll get busy on that. And before you know it, your piece will be out here. But this band is everything and more, and I know some of you may already have it, and that's wonderful. It wouldn't be limited if it had never been here before. It's limited because this is its last go around, this is his last call, this is his last chance, but I'm showing you one on. Oh, I love this ring. And it stacks so beautifully. If you want to get 2 or 3, you can. They stack beautifully together because there's a nice straight edge that they have. The way that the 5 stones are set, we've had a lot of 5-stone beauties these days, but this is the 5-stone yellow diamond. 22 points minimum each, gives you at least a carat 10 overall, perfectly matched. That's so critical. Don't even bother. If they're not going to match, don't even bother. It's going to really ruin the look. No one's going to want to wear something that has 5 stones that don't match. And that's not as easy as one might believe it to be, unless you've sat in the trenches and really matched up stones before. It is astounding, especially with yellows when there's all different color range. I mean, a lot of the yellows, look at like that banner. You see the top color of that banner there? That's where a lot of yellow diamonds are going to fall in that more pale category. Our yellow diamonds, I would contend, look more like the actual font of the lettering there, where you see a pale butter yellow versus, oh yeah, the bright neon yellow that you have here. Take a look. So these are the bright yellows you see right there. Actually, they're brighter. They're even brighter than our graphics, aren't they? And you're going to see it on. They stack. They look great, pinky to thumb, and anywhere else in between. Truly, it's a wear anywhere you want to, and honestly ageless too. Each one's set in its 4-prong basket. Remember, there's no choices to make beyond your size. That's the only thing you need to determine and decide is what size do you need. And it would be really beautiful. It doesn't sit up too high either, but as each one has its own basket, so you can see that there's a little, again, set it up a little bit higher. Take a look at this on. It's so pretty and just really perfect wearability here. Not too oversized, not too large. There is that side profile I was speaking to there. And it's our lowest price ever. We get to do something really wild here for you. So a big moment for our yellow diamond band lovers. It could make a great gift idea too, I must say, because a band, pretty classic. Even if you wear big jewelry or small jewelry, one thing, and I know this from shopping with folks for fine jewelry for over 25 years now, is one thing persists as far as a classic styling, and it's the band frame. Because even if you're traditionally, whether you like loud, whether you like quiet, as far as stone colors, whether you like more traditional or more wild, if you like smaller or larger, bands always work. Everybody needs to have a good band, and maybe you're looking for that upgrade to the white diamond band you have, or maybe you're looking to stack because you're making that creative, stack style that you love. Maybe it's the anniversary band. Maybe this number 5 is significant to you, or maybe you just want to have those upgrade of the yellow diamonds, which very few people have when they are natural, and this is how consistent they are. And look at that. One may not be as focused as the other one is because the camera can only focus at one thing at a time, but look at how consistent those colors are. And the fact is they are that brightness and brilliant cut, by the way. So part of the reason they look so, let's say excessive, if there is such a thing in sparkle, give me excessive all day. Give me sparkle on an excessive level. I love it. This is where there's an extra, it's not just a cushion cutting, it's a brilliant cushion cutting, which is how we do most of our diamonds here, to tell you the truth. And that's what's giving it that extra life, that extra light, that extra power, that extra brilliance you're seeing. It is just top notch every which way. And they're natural. Not meaning just like natural diamonds from the ground. I'm talking about natural yellows. There's a couple things you need to ask and inquire about when you're shopping yellow diamonds. The first thing is it natural or lab grown? Did it come out of the ground, or did it come from a machinery and a lab, made by man. That's the first thing you ask. But the second thing is really crucial with the yellows. You don't need to ask this as much of the white diamonds. But there is such a thing as a natural diamond that comes out of the ground that is still then treated and enhanced to get its color. That's not what we have here. This is natural yellow. So it's not only natural from the earth, that color is also natural. So that's the key there. All right, so we're going to take a look at them and give you a choice of how many you need, how many you want. Amazing gift idea as well, I must say. But we're going to take it even lower than even, oh, I can't do $49.99. Our last 6 are available. We already have one, I think, spoken for. Yes, unless they're getting 2. Looks like we already have one gone, and that's at $49.99. Here's your savings. Here's your big moment, and here's your opportunity. We're going under 25. That's half off right then and there, but that's not where we stop. And again, only a few left to go around, and I do need your requests. Let's keep those going. We've had 3. We need more. We need a lot more. I want to get 100 requests before the day is over. That's what my goal is, and we have an hour and 45 minutes of showtime. So that's a lofty goal, but I know we can do it with your help. So give me requests if you have them, and let's make this crazy good. Not even $2,000 or $19.99. No way. We're going even lower than 19, and we're already busy on the phone line, so I think you know how this is going to go. 6 of them are ready to go. They can be sized and shipped tomorrow. There's no complexity to sizing, which there shouldn't be. It's a pretty easy piece to size because it's a band. I mean, at least by our expert jewelers here, because we're the ones that made it. So they're the experts to size it for you. So you're good to go there. But it's not even 19, 18, 17, 16. This is for 5 incredible, nearly quarter carat yellow diamonds. Some of them actually may be quarter carats or above. And you're not even paying $16.99. Not even. You go lower than that. Here's what we got for you. Call me quickly. Do not miss out on this one. No, 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 no. Because that's a band we can't make any more of because we don't have the yellow diamonds anymore. Let's go for it right now. Not even 16 or 15. We're already busy on the phone lines. 6 of them. 6 of them go out like literally tomorrow, and you've got them in a couple of days, and you're wearing and sporting and loving yellow diamonds in beautiful cushion cuts. And by the way, it's not even $15.99. We are truly blowing it out. $1,499, but that takes an extra $150 off. That 10% equates to another $150 off, making it $13.49 and change at checkout. So there is the way to go right now. Get your yellow diamond band. It's only yellow gold. That's all we've got there. So the yellow gold, fabulous. And thank you. Another one gone. So 2 gone, 4 left that can go out right away. So this is crunch time here, especially when who wants to wait? Nobody. Nobody wants to wait for their piece. Nobody. Everyone wants to get it like as soon as possible. So this is how you do it. Make sure you're getting in on the phone lines now. We've got about 60 seconds left with that one because that should be completely done, sold out. They're actually already mined out as far as Argyle mine stones, which are really all we're interested in because, you know, we've seen, I'm talking at length to you about how the yellow diamonds are going up so much in the wholesale world. But the truth is that I don't even want those yellow diamonds because they're not a good quality usually. Most of the active mines today are not producing that bright a color. They're much more light and dingy in color. So it's a little bit different than what we see here where, you know, I quote these, there's 1 carat diamonds in the wholesale world right now and they're $25,000 for just a single diamond. It's a diamond literally in a box. It's a diamond loose. And then you got to figure out what to do with it. And yet $25,000, and they're not even top quality stones because really we haven't seen top quality stones since the Argyle mine stopped producing. And we have the benefit of bringing you what's left. I mean, we're kind of going through the last of our own collection from that mine, and that's why they're so limited. Otherwise, I'd just keep on making them. But this is really that value story, but also quality story altogether. So $14.99 on that one. Let me know if you'd like it, and last call, okay? So here we are, $14.99, it's really $13.49. I did bring out something incredibly rare, a purple Paraiba that we will see here tonight. Let me give you a flash at it here. This is a little flashy flash. And it is oh so good. Look at those white diamonds. Oh, bigger. Those look like diamonds that should be in a band on their own. And yet they're accents to a purple Paraiba. So we will see that one a little bit later. We got a big time. I did bring out a big tanzanite. I've got you a huge one here. A blue wing Balak D 7 carat. Oh, come on now. 704 and huge diamond weight. Yes, we've got that one on the way. Are you ready for zany zircons? We've got zircons to make you feel like a zillionaire. Diaspora, radiant cut, get ready. $14.99 turns into $13.49. I'm going to need requests. You got to get them in. I didn't bring out a lot of jewelry because I figured day one, big sale, biggest sale we do, biggest discounts we do. We're going to be busy with requests all night. We've only had 3 to this point, 78 minutes in. Come on in with those. I want to get 100 more requests to get you so we can help everybody out because that's the kind of speed and pace we want to go at. We got discounts, we got giveaways. So make sure you're getting your request in because it doesn't even need to be a specific ring. It could be, that's what Robert did. He said, he just gave us a category. He said, I need a big turquoise, or I need a turquoise ring, or whatever he said, and we brought it out. So again, let me know how we can really get, whether it's specific or not, requests are really what are going to make this show go. So there's our last call in the yellow diamond band. Joanne, are you taking one as well? All right, so very good. We have now 2 left. 2 left, and we'll be done with the yellow diamond band, not to be seen again, because it would be very unexpected if we ever see yellow diamonds come in any kind of new stock at all. But we're thrilled to bring that one to you at that price here tonight. Here's the big Savarite. I know I had one earlier in the Marquise. There's a rare cut as well, a trillion. So we do have a trillion Savarite loaded with diamonds. Have the big tanzanite. Got the tanzanite pendant. Look at this. There is a radiant cut diaspora. My goodness. What a stone this is. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, that's a little blinding. Look at that. Blues, goldens, greens. It's got it all. But that's my classic for you. All right, I'm going to have to tap into some extra jewelry here. If you guys aren't going to tell me what you want to see, no problem. But we're going to bring you some really big values no matter what. So you might as well tell us what you'd like to see. Now, first things first. This next necklace is one of the coolest styles. And it is a necklace because a lot of you were surprised the first time around. I don't know how this happened, but a lot of you said, I was very shocked to get this home and realize it's a necklace and not a pendant. It is a necklace, full necklace with adjustability at 16, 17, and 18 inches. So you can wear it basically here to here, whatever works for you. But look at what that's doing. Now, this looks for the world, and it's funny because I do have a pink diamond pear shape in a ring today. And it's very pricey, very pricey. It's a 1/2 carat stone. This looks like a pink diamond. It looks like a 1/2 carat pink diamond. It's actually a pink morganite, and then it looks like it has huge diamonds around it, like a pear shape, and then a round, and another round on either side. Let's take it up close, though. As we are in our last call in the yellow diamond rings, let me show you the necklace, which is rose gold only, so calling all rose gold lovers, or maybe just folks who want to try some rose gold. Maybe you don't have a lot of rose gold and you want to see what it's all about. Well, this is how you try it, because this is the stone. Oh, does this not sit on its own? I really hope it does to some degree. It might have to lean a little bit, or it may not. I'll show it on the hand here next, and then we'll go set it on a display of some kind. But take a look at that. That is so pretty. And this looks, I mean, every single one of those stones or sections looks like its own individual stone. They are not. They are round diamonds mixed among this beautiful style that makes it look like you have some of the largest diamonds we would ever see. And there's a really cool diamond cut pattern to the gold around where the diamonds are set. It's 9671. I'm going to show it to you on one of these so it's a little easier to see, so you can at least see it. But you saw it from a distance. It's like the simple way to do a collar style without having stones all the way around, which feels a little dressy for most of us. I think for everybody who's going, I don't need to be all that. Like, I don't wear an evening gown every day. I just want to be, looking like great high-end jewelry, but I don't need something that's overly dressy. We'll show it up close here, just so you can see how it sits upright and see how that's going to look from the close-up, because I want you to see how this is made, because it does. It looks like these huge diamonds from a distance away, and instead you've got the morganite anchoring the center, which of course is pointing down, pear shape pointing down. Then you have these bigger diamonds, and they're good-sized diamonds, don't get me wrong, but they look like they're massive diamonds because of the way they're set, and because even though it's rose gold, there's this diamond cut. Let me show you here. This little, every section here, round, round, pear. There, of course, is your pear stone. Pear, round, round. Every platform of gold has this prismatic diamond cutting to it. So when you saw it from afar, didn't it appear like you just had all bigger stones all across the center of your neckline? It is so attractive. It is so elegant. It is so feminine, and just the perfect neckline filler. And and filler, I don't like that word because it sounds like, I don't know, I think like filler flowers, like, you know, baby's breath and other little filler flowers and carnations and things like that. This is private collection material, first of all, morganite in the middle. That morganite is a 50-pointer, so it does look like a 50-point pink diamond, which I have in a ring, which I could even show you to show you the match and how similar they are. Or you can get, again, rose gold, any length, because you got the 15, 16, 17, 18, already built in. So this is not an issue to give as a gift because their favorite size is there. Those are the 3 classic sizes in necklaces for ladies, so they're all built in. Then you have the beautiful way it drapes down. So again, those points to the pairs as we take a look. 50 points and the diamond weight is 21. And we are so ready to get this home. And we only have a couple to go around, so it's one of those where you do have to act on the quick side, even though we have more than one. And we've got more requests coming up. All for Nancy, huh? All right, same Nancy as before or different Nancy? Oh, wonderful. All right, so we've got our Nancys in full force today. I love that. So we will bring out some citrines for you, Nancy, coming out next. But 50 points on the morganite, 21 among the 6 diamonds only. So like I said, they are big diamonds, but they are rounds when they end up looking like big rounds and big pear shapes. And we're going to go even lower, even lower. Come on in, all attached to the chain. There's even a lobster claw closure and 3 different adjustable links built in. So you've got everything with the chain itself is premium, from the Rolo link to the diamond cutting to the closure, everything else. It is beautiful. And it's also going to be really affordable. How affordable? Crazy affordable. Like under $2,000 affordable? Yes. But it gets even lower than that because I am making sure I put everything on sale first. I get to sale price it. You get to sale price it. We all get to discount. It is the beauty of what we do. And let's face it, every single day, every single item, if it says TVON on your screen, it is a discount already. So the fact that we have a sale event going on right now, and the fact that I'm bringing you a bigger discount, and you get to save and save and save some more and then save more. I mean, it's just incredible. And for gifting that's happening right now, this is one of those, I would say, I don't say that about everything that we have here. Not everything I don't think is that piece that is necessarily in a giftable price point or a giftable style, but boy, I think this one is. And that perfect color between the rose gold of the chain and all the gold and the diamonds that end up looking pink because they're in the rose gold, and then that really pretty softness of the pink morganite, I am telling you right now, that is a beauty on everybody. No matter what your skin tone is, no matter what your hair color is, no matter what your eye color is, that looks incredible on, because why? We know it's like that beautiful feminine makeup color. And so it's really pretty. And just the glow, having that right beneath the face and that perfect way, it just looks good with everything too. Doesn't matter what you're wearing, it's gonna look amazing. And it's not even $999. Now we're talking. And come on in, because this is a big moment for our jewelry lovers and our necklace lovers. And maybe even, again, looks like you spent a fortune without ever having to, because it's not even $9.99 or $8.99 or $8.88 or $7.99, and you still take 10% off, no matter how high or how low the price is. Everything, it says it right up there, 10% off every single item. Everything that's here, everything that's in stock, everything from our inventory, it's all 10% off, and you have a money-back guarantee. So a major moment for you, and let's go ahead and blow this one out, make it $777. You know why? After 10% off, that makes it actually under $700 to get the necklace home. So $699 and change. I'm sorry, that looks like $1,000,000. It really does. I'm going to take it off that stand for a moment. Now that you've seen some of just the nuances of the up-close detail and design, I do want you to see it from different perspectives and want you to see it from a distance away on the neckline, because that's how it looks. So, so, so good. Look at this. I mean, it is just, oh my goodness, so stunning. The way that it sparkles and every little movement, it can have no movement whatsoever. I can hold it as still as I can here, but it's still, look at how, even when it's still just got any little movement. It's almost like those dancing diamond designs where we used to see that mechanism that would allow a diamond to just basically reverberate with your breath. That's almost like what this is doing, because of all that gorgeous cutting and engraving that is done into the gold itself. And you just see how it flutters there and how it just looks amazing. I mean, even just literally taking a breath. Every time it moves, you just see that incredible shine, and it's $699 at checkout. So we're going to get to our citrine requests coming up next, but this is a must-have, and all done in rose. And you see the chain, heavier gauge chain, premium closure, all that length adjustability that's simply done by just the O-rings. You choose which O-ring you like day by day, and that's it. And here it is on the hand again. Just a beautiful, beautiful look and goes with everything. No matter what color you're wearing that day, no matter what skin tone you have, it just always, always looks perfect, doesn't it? So this is just incredible. And I cannot have you wait on it because it's $699. It's just, it's $699 at checkout. I mean, what more can you say? It's fine jewelry, it's solid gold, it's diamonds that look like they're 2 carat and 1 carat diamonds sitting next to that morganite, and yet here it is, all in morganite in rose gold. That is amazing, isn't it? It's just, I mean, it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning, but it's only $699. So we'll give it 60 seconds or so, and then we're going to show it up close again, Tone, because I want everyone to see that. It is the sparkle. I mean, my goodness, if you like sparkle, and chances are, if you're watching my show, you like sparkle. You like color, you like sparkle, you like it all. That is giving it. And even the chain itself, look at that. I'm just giving a little bit of movement to the chain. Watch that chain on the right side, look at that. That's called diamond cutting. That's called, so everything. The diamonds are diamond cut. So is the gold around the diamonds. The morganite is beautiful. It's a pear shape. It's the perfect shade of peachy pink. And I'm telling you, it goes with everything and everybody. You're going to love it. So let's move on. $699. I've got citrines. Hi, Nancy. Thank you for the request, Nancy. I appreciate it. We have 3 fancy cuts here. So we're going to see. Chances are Nancy's probably going to take one of the 3, which means this opens it up to everybody else getting a couple more of the other designs. Now, look at this. Wow. Championship cutting. They're all fancy cuts. I mean, you're not seeing anything. There's nothing routine about these rings. And the fact is that they are Madeira. Bright, bright, bright. You see how intense this gets? More than just a golden yellow. These are downright like a mandarin garnet. You know how much a mandarin would cost if it was 5 carats? Oh yeah, I have them all the time on the show. They are insane amounts of money. Mandarin garnet's going up more than anything other than Paraíba. Paraíbas and mandarins are going through some changes, and that's in pricing and value. So great if you can get them. But I'd say if you get a Madeira citrine, mission accomplished. You have suddenly the look of because only a Madeira citrine is going to look like a mandarin garnet. That's a fact, right? If you get a mandarin, obviously we have mandarins. They're beautiful. I get 5 carat mandarins here every so often. They're $10,000. They're $20,000. It's great. These are basically $359, 4 carat, 35, and then I got a 5 carat. It's actually a 554. So we're going to walk you through which is which, but obviously I think you're going to choose based on the cut and the overall look because the designs are all custom around them. They're incredible, intense stones. These are those really bright Madeiras. So they are giving you, again, citrine is normally yellow, like the color of my graphics here. They're yellow. Madeiras get you usually some kind of little bit of golden orange. These are like mandarin citrines. I'd like to call them mandarin citrines. I'm not going to. That might confuse people. But they are more like a mandarin garnet color that's happening here. So you're getting really mandarin garnet color, which means what? How does that differ from orange? The neon. It's all about the glow, the impact, the brightness, the beauty. And look at this. We got 3 amazing cuts, all fancy cuts, all unique, and they're all so boy, they're the same price. I'm just gonna make them the same price. Easy peasy if we do that, right? And Jason, did you pick up a morganite necklace? Wonderful. Keep calling on the morganite necklaces. We still have people shopping from the first hour. So we're halfway through day 1 of our big event. This is as big a sale as we do here. Trust me when I tell you, I've been here 9+ years. So it is as big a sale. This is your chance to pick up whatever you're loving. Let me walk you through, shoot. I did not mark these down, which is which, and they're not labeled. So I'm going to have to find my way through. This is the 554. I know that. They all just say fancy cut citrines. Doesn't help. That one's got a photo. So that one, oh, and by the way, they're one of a kinds. And they all stay in yellow gold. And this one obviously leans a bit because it's trying to balance on that little point. So that's asking a lot of that citrine. But that's the big one. That's the 554. And then I think I know from memory here, this one, I can go on the diamond weights. Yes. This one's got 22 points, so there's my 435. And then this one's actually going to be the 359 with 15 points in no, the other way. I'm looking at bags when I should be looking at my tweezers and what they're doing. So let me know which one you like. They're all one of a kinds. You guys have it easy. You can say left, right, center. Yes. Left side is already verifying, and that is going to be item number 112. Making sure I've got it right here, because I got to make sure actually. Yes, 112, that one's going to be, indeed, that one's going to be the 359. So that's 9534. Yes, which one do you like? One on the right side. Isn't that a cool piece? It's a kite cut. but it's still got that championship cutting within it. It's 9224 for you, Jason, and then we'll try on the left side as well. Those are both verifying already before we even get to the price tag. They're all supposed to be $29.99 and not a penny less than that. I'm going even lower. This, and again, stays in yellow gold, split shank, leads into that semicircle. That is 9224. And then we've got the one over on the left side, my right, your left. I'll try that on for you as well. That's going to be, that's a really pretty piece, isn't it? Look at that. The diamonds go almost like they're trying to wrap halfway around. And I love that about it because you're still getting gold and diamonds on this side, gold and diamonds on that side, but it makes for such an interesting kind of like a deconstructed halo. So that's going to be the 3 carat 59 with the 15 points in diamonds. And then we have our 4 carat 35 in the middle, which are all fancy cuts. You let me know which one you like the best. And we're going to do right now $999 a piece, which actually means $8.99 at checkout, so even better for you. And all you have to do is tell me which one you like the best. Isn't that something? Ooh, I like them. I like them. I am digging those styles, and the fact that they're in the richness of the yellow gold, that works really, really, really well. And let us know which one you like. I think already the left side may be gone. Never mind. They're all here if you want them, $8.99. So they were brought up by request, but we gave you some options. So that means open to anybody as usual. Give us a call, and those should be gone at $8.99 a piece. So did you get the left side or no? Nobody did. All right, so we're still good on all 3 citrines. And I know they're fancy cuts. We don't have a lot of traditional citrines because we go with a high end. We don't show you the basic. We don't do the light yellows that you see everywhere else. They are this month's birthstone, which is probably why we do get a lot of requests for citrine this time of year, because they are now the traditional birthstone for the month of November. So happy birthday, November kids. That's your birthstone, at least for, you know, it was originally Imperial Topaz. You know the story, got changed. And so we see Topaz now associated with December. That's the blue topaz. And now we have citrine as our November birthstone. Okay, so we're going to move on from those. The fancy cuts are here. You can always let your operator know which one you like. Are you ready for a little zircon? Just, it's like zircon zania mania is kind of what I'm calling this, because we have some of the biggest and best. I went and hand selected my top 4 zircons from the inventory. And we're going to have different colors for you, starting with the blue. And then, I don't know if you're ready for this, we're going for the big, big, big golden here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. It is a radiant, but it's a radiant with very subtle step faceting, very subtle scissor facets, I should say. Because that one's more like, you see how there's still scissor facets where they actually are not straight up and down. They actually turn in a bit, but they are just, it's such an elongated stone, such a big stone. Here is the green. Oh my goodness. I mean, I already know what these look like because I've presented them all before, but it's like stunning when I'm putting them up after looking at them a couple hours ago and looking at them in the past, and now I'm just stunned all over again. Seeing the kind of quality. Now what are we missing? We need a bright, pinky, raspberry, red purple. There it is. The 4 of the most, trust me, zany deals on zircon you've ever seen, because this is our big sale event. So if you can't make a discount happen now, you never can. We need to continue requests. We only have about 85, actually scratch that, 84 minutes left in the show. It flies by. That is not a lot of time. So I do need to encourage each and every one of you. You're here, you're watching, you're seeing the sale, you're seeing the discounts, you're seeing the drama of what we're doing to discount everything. Please call in with your requests as soon as you can. So it gives us a couple of moments to find it, bring it out. You saw in the last option, we can always bring you options, which I think is great. We never just say, here's one, take it or leave it. We'll bring you options when we can to really find that right piece. But this whole moment here, the zircons that are about to take place, it is the zaniest of zircon opportunities, because these are our top 4, at least for my money, which I'm not just judging based on one thing. I look at all the metrics, the quality of the stone, the cutting of the stone, the color of the stone, the mounting. And I like to look at the original price and how much can I bring that down? Well, watch this now. It's going to be something. So we have our pink. I'm going to walk you through carat weights because they're vastly different, as you might imagine. So we're going to walk through, and they will all be the same price, by the way. So that's the good news here, is you're not going to pick based on, oh, well, I really like that one on the right, but that one's going to be $5,000 and maybe the others are $3,000. It is going to be one crazy low price on all 4 of these pieces. Call me early. You see what's happening. People are missing out on different ideas. So we want to make sure you have the best shot here, okay? And we've got, well, I'll start with the big one. That's the 8 carat 91 right here. 891. And look what it does. Look what it does when you actually see it move, and it's going to even be better on the hand. Goldens, amber colors, oranges, rich reds, all happening. That is going to be the 891 Radiant. Okay, I'm going to come a little closer. I know we have 4 and I don't want to cut them off, but there they are. Seriously, I would take all of them. That sounds excessive, but when there's a value like what's about to happen on one of the rarest stones in the world that the designers have got on board now, and the designers are like trying to, I mean, I'm talking big time designers. Did you see earlier this year, it was January of this year, the Wall Street Journal, pretty reputable publication. Remember, I come from a journalism background, so, you know, respect what they do. Business oriented, and they were talking about the big designers, and they were talking as if this was a new thing. Zircon, let's keep in mind, dates the earth. Like it literally, like I think they're going steady now, because I always think when I say dates the earth, it sounds like they're dating, like they're boyfriend and girlfriend. What I mean is, we look at zircons as really the origin stone. This is the oldest stone known. It's been around for 4 billion years. So this is really, again, this is the biggie, this is the OG, this is the first. And people get confused with zirconia, but notice it doesn't say zirconia, it says zircon. This is a natural stone that is really, really rare. Designers are behind it now, and they're creating beautiful masterpieces around it and charging, crazy amounts of money for big zircons. And they're acting as if they're something new. They're not new. They're not new at all. They're, again, have a history longer than any other gem out there. And yet, they're just not mass marketed, because they're not available to everybody. They're not available everywhere, in every size, in every price point. So this is how you shop, guys. We've got our best. Again, I've hand selected them for you. They are really stunning. We've got, I'm gonna walk you through, I only got past the 891. The 891's on the right. And then if we go to the next size down, that's gonna be our 5 carat 30, which is in the back. That's the pinky red, 5 carat 30, diamond weight at 42. The next size down is the 411. Guess what? The 411 green, that's actually a radiant. It's also an 18 karat solid gold, will stay in the white. The rest, you can, actually, this one stays and this one stays. The other two, you can change. These two, you can change the gold color. This one stays in 18 karat white. This one stays in 14 karat white. That is our 411 right here. The diamonds are baguettes and rounds, 34 points. And then our smallest is our carat 80, but it is a bright eye popping electric blue. Looks amazing, doesn't it? The round in the bridge, we have got 4. It's got, they're all at the same price. Again, please don't wait to get on the phone lines. Anyone thinking about any of them so far? No? Not yet. Anybody? Okay, well, we have 4 people on the phone lines, and I think that they're telling their operators right now which one they're loving. When I tell you they're not gonna last, they're not gonna last. How do I know that? Because I will drop them in price until they all go. I will make sure that they get down so low, they have no choice but to go out to you, because remember, everything that stays gets melted down anyways. So it's last call, last chance on everything anyways. You gotta call me. So excited about this. I love these stones. Obviously hand selected them, love them, adore them. You can't get much more rare. And some of your biggest name designers have really put together incredibly elite collections based around this stone, and you can have one for a lot less. Here's how we do it. These are not going to be, oh my goodness, they're $59.99 is just where they started. Some were even more than that. They went up from $59 to $89.99. So we're going to see something really important here. But you got to call, and you got to do it now, because you want to be first, because obviously we're paying attention to who calls when and who gets dibs. So here's what I'll do instead of even $59, the lowest price of any of the 4. Now you get a better value, a lower price. They're not 5, they're not 4, they're not 3. I really am set out to send every single one of them to one of you. Or take all of them if you want the whole collection, because that would be, it's like a collect them all moment. We used to do that with cereal box tops as kids. Collect them all, and you get like a prize. And here's the thing, we're going to do even better than 39. And for example, look at this one. I wanted to show you how this moves. And when I've got it on the hand, it moves a little bit more, so you can really see that one. How those scissor facets, subtle, but look at that. There's nothing subtle about the stone, but the scissor facets are more in the subtle. Sometimes they make like a distinctive V. These are more just really just almost straight up and down, but still giving the electricity of the radiant. And I'll tell you right now, we're going to do better than even 39. How about $29.99? Are we striking a nerve? Should be. These are big values. It's a value story. We've got the best of the best in our zircons, and they're not going to be 29. I got to go lower. Jason, are you thinking about one already? What color they like? Blue, green, pink, or golden? They're like in the, me too. So green zircons, they have a big hurdle to, the green zircons, FYI, are usually so dark. you might as well buy an onyx. They usually look like deep, deep, deep black onyx. They just inherently are really deep dark greens. So exactly, if you want to go top quality zircon in a green, you go no further than that one. That one is astounding. And it's a beautiful cut. It's really showing off the brightness and the open color of the stone. And the mounting's really pretty too. And it's 18 karat gold. So you get that upgrade in the gold too on the green. Let's take a look at them. They're not going to be 29. They're not going to be even 25 or 24.99. Scream out which one you like. Love the bridge setting with the round as well. I think that's super cool. And we're going to do even better than 24 or 23, and you can get the, go for it all the way up to, you want the 8 karat 91, go for it. You want 891 or you want the 180. I mean, they're just all amazing stones, and you're getting huge amounts of gold weight with them as well, and important diamonds. You know what? They're not even $2,000. They're not 19. We got a better value for you right now, all one of a kinds. And again, 2, you can change the gold. You can change the gold color on the blue zircon in the front. You can change the gold color on the zircon that's on the right. The big 891, whatever you want to do there, but they're not going to be 19. We're going to go even lower. This is unheard of value. We're very busy on the phone lines. Obviously, they're not going to last. Another word of it, just like a little piece of advice, if you miss out on your first choice, get your second choice, because these are so rare. All across the board, there is not a bad choice to make. There is not a stone there that's basic or common or anything, and this price tag is too low. And you've got an extra 10% off every single thing you shop for tonight through the week. So come on in and make sure. Again, this is a first dib opportunity. There's a lot of people who don't know about this sale. How would you? And they didn't know because they didn't tune in. They're going to find out when they watch a recording later, and then by the time they get here tomorrow and everyone's like got wind of the sale, no, these pieces from today, day one, are not going to be here. And that's because look at the value. It's not even $19.99. We're going even lower than that. They're not even $1,899. Every single one needs to go. And again, the green is already verifying, and why not? Here's that green zircon. Look at that. Oh, that's stunning radiant. And 18 karat gold stays in the white. Let's go ahead and blow it out. It's not even $18.99. We will make them $1,888 plus 10% off as well, which means almost $200 of extra savings on whichever one you like. So $18.88, sure enough, you get it for much less, like $16.99 for each and every one of them that you like. So it is last call. We're going to give it 60 seconds. I have gone way too low. We have backed up calls. We're not going to keep those here. They're not staying here. They can't. They won't, because it's too big of value to stay here. You guys know value inside out. I can't keep value from you. You know when something's priced a little too well. And that's exactly what's happening there. So $18.88. Remember, it's only $16.99 for each and every one of them that you like. Which one do you like, Andy? Which one do we want? Yell them out when they're gone. We have 35 seconds or so to go. And then they're off the screen anyways. Done and gone. Either melt or go to your house. Those are the options. The only 2 options for every piece I show you during this event is send it to you, melt it down. Those are the 2 options. Yeah. Okay, citrine on the left side, which was the kite cut, probably. Let me just verify. This one? The other side. This one. Now, Andy, do you have a photograph? Because I don't, and so I don't honestly know which is which on those. I was taking my best guess. Is that the 15 or the 22-point diamond weight? Okay, because there were no photographs, and yeah, it's hard to tell when they're both fancy cuts. So, and the diamond weights are pretty similar, so we'll figure that out. Or I can just, I was talking about that as the 359. That's what I thought it was. That was my guess. So that, in that case, is 9534. All right, here we go, 1888. Zircons are staying? All righty. We'll give it a couple more seconds to give it some thought. Let me know if you like the golden, which is 9 carats, almost. The pink, the green. Jason, you want the green? Can you show the back of the pink? Pink, sure. Here's the back. Did they want to see the back of the green too, or is that out of commission? And that one needs some rhodium, but look at the back and how that band goes all the way through. And again, we're busy on the phone lines, so bear with us. We do rhodium after sizing anyways, so that's why some of those just don't always look their perfect, flawless nature yet, but they will. And again, you have a money-back guarantee on everything you're shopping for in this event. and an event it is. We've never started our Black Friday sale this early, so getting you ready because we understand this is a busy time of year. Maybe you're usually with us every show, every day, every minute, and maybe this week is the week of the year we're going, I got other things going on. I'm really busy, or you're traveling, or you're packing, or you're menu planning, or you're getting the house ready to entertain, whatever it is. I'm totally cognizant of that and very aware. So thought we'd start, really just thought, let's start this early. Let's get the sale going. Let's give everyone a chance to own what they want. Plus it gives you a huge advantage. You're shopping before the big rush of like the holiday shopping season getting into full swing, because a lot of people can't think about that till after Thanksgiving. That's why Black Friday is when Black Friday is. So we're giving you this little extra time here, this kind of like, I like to think of it as like a pre-sale where you're getting first dibs on your requests and everything that you want from the inventory. So this is really a crucial time to get in what you love. So please do, here's our last look at this wheel before we go, and $16.99 is your price tag. We only have an hour left or so in the show. So I'm gonna need your requests if you have them. And let me know if you have any of this. Did you end up getting that citrine, Andy? Was it the one that I thought it was? Oh, it was. Okay, so we'll switch those up then. All right. 9616. All right, sounds good. So they got the big one. They got the 435. All right, that's good. And we still have 2 of our 3 citrines available, by the way. So yes, but they did like that one that was like almost an emerald cut kind of look. So very well done there. All right, coming up, zircons, $16.99 if you want them. Any one of those 4. How about that $8.91? What's that doing there? $8.91, golden, kind of like a hyacinth. That's what we call them. That color is regarded as hyacinth zircon in the trade. And when it's got those deep bronzy reds and goldens, that's called a hyacinth zircon. So hyacinth blue, green, or pink, all for you. Great options there. We have a bracelet that's extra affordable, which I cannot believe what I'm seeing here, because we don't do a lot of tennis bracelets like this where there's a lot of adjustability to it. And so we'll give you a quick look at it, because this one has got some range and I do enjoy that. And what range it is, I'm going to have to refresh because that's not something that's written down here. So let me give you a bracelet opportunity after we clear the zircons, and we're going to have a bracelet that's going to go all the way up to a 7¼ inch, but all the way as small as a 4½. So let's just state this the way it is. There's never been a bracelet like this before on the show. It's almost what we would consider a fully adjustable bracelet when at first glance it looks like a tennis bracelet. Does it not? But we have the white gold and the yellow gold and only a couple of each. And it's a designer style. So we've only got what we've got. Can't make them any further. It's item number 1127839. And again, last hour for requests. If you want to get in, day one, this is it. Here is the white gold. And here's what happens. About 4 inches of the bracelet is going to be nothing but pure diamonds. And the rest of the bracelet is going to turn into almost like a half and half paper clip link. So we have the white gold, the yellow gold. There is a lobster claw closure, but the real beauty of it is it allows it to be any length you want. It's so funny. I had this discussion Monday night. I was at a very important dinner party. And I was, of course, everyone only wants to talk to me about one thing, and that is jewelry. So there's no escaping it, guys. There is no escaping it. I talk about jewelry even on Monday and Tuesday when I'm not here. But I will say, I had a lot of gals talking about bracelets, and it was all about bracelets. Bracelets are like big deal, but they're having a moment because we're stacking, layering. We're wearing all of them at once. And the big debate was, oh, I don't know, where should I size my bracelet? Because even if you think you wear one size, the truth is you can always go smaller and have it wear a little tighter, and you can go larger and have it have a little more drape. And so all these gals, we were talking primarily for a while about what length do I really want? Where do I want it to sit? Because the big debate was some days I want it to be a little bit shorter because maybe you're wearing a longer sleeve and you need it to sit right there. Other days you want it a little longer because maybe you want it to mix and match with the other bracelets. Maybe you want to wear it higher on the wrist. Maybe you want it to have a little drape. Whatever it is, this bracelet is really, well, it's not just one length. It's going to be multiple lengths for you to choose from day by day. And it also is great for gifting because you don't need to know what length she prefers. Because even if you know somebody well, you may not know exactly what they want right now in a bracelet length. So that's why this is so ingenious. Take a look at it. It's 1127839. It's a carat 27 still in diamonds. So you're getting a lot of great round, brilliant, stunning full cut diamonds. We have the white and the yellow choice, as you can see. But it's also going to be adjustable With your carat 27 in diamonds, they go from basically a little more than halfway through the bracelet. 4 inches worth are going to be, or what did I say, 4.5 inches worth are going to be diamonds. And then it's going to be all the way on up. Yes, it is going to be actually, yeah, it's 4 inches with the clasp in diamonds. And then you're going to have links that are paperclip links that allow you to wear it at basically a 4.5 all the way up to a 7.5. So, or 7.25. So you've got a lot of adjustability, 4.5 to 7.25 inches, which pretty much is going to work for most. Because the gal I was talking to the other day, she needed like a 6.25 inch length bracelet. I prefer like a 6.5. Average is usually 7. So this is where day by day, you've got all those links built in, so you adjust it as needed for the day, for the time. Maybe you're very generous and you let somebody borrow your bracelet. Maybe it's a daughter or granddaughter and she's going to one of those fancy events and she wants to feel a little special. And for that day, she borrows it. Maybe she wants to wear a little tighter. Whatever it is, this is the bracelet. We've only got a couple available in the white and the yellow gold, and that's it. When they're gone, they're gone. It is fantastic. And you're still getting full cut round brilliant diamonds. And a carat 27 of them, take a look at this, is wild, isn't it? To see what we're doing here in such a magnificent bracelet. And yet, I'm going to show it to you on the wrist because obviously you want to see the size and the dimension. It's a great everyday wearable size. This is not that, big, chunky. We bring sometimes up to 10 and 15 carats in diamond bracelets. We have in the past. That's not what this is. This is giving you really daily wear, but still, oh, you see it. Diamonds, and of course, look no further than the stunning VS diamonds to give you that intense sparkle that is second to none. The best of the best in your sparkle is right there, and then let me show you. There's the closure. So the lobster claw is going to be right there on one side of the diamonds, and then the other side, which again are going to be under your wrist, so you don't see this much because all that you see from the top are those diamonds. But this is where you get all that adjustability. And you know what? It's a really pretty link. The paper clip is one of the hottest. So if that link does show up from the backside, well, it's a beautiful, sparkling, lots of gold link. So you've got a nice little size there. So it's really beautiful. White, yellow, you decide. We've only got a couple of each. It's an amazing gifting moment as well because of that adjustability and the range if she has always wanted a diamond tennis bracelet. And I talk to men all the time who say, help me shop for my fill in the blank. And you know what? They're always saying, well, what length should I get? I have no idea. Unless I know the gal personally, I have no idea what length she needs. This is the bracelet you get for any gal who basically gives you all the different range of sizing. Choose it by the day. Here's what we're going to do instead of, I love $49.99, but that's never going to cut it for a big sale event like this one as we lead up to the biggest shopping season of the year. When we're looking for a value, we need one more than ever. Here's what we've got. Better than even $4,000 or $3,000 or let's face it, it's a bracelet, so there's really not a bracelet going under $3,000 if it's in gold. You can have the teeny, tiniest little whisper of a gold bracelet is going to be over $3,000 now, and that's simply because of gold doing what gold's doing. $4,100 an ounce. That means bracelets are money, money, money. Here's how we give you all that money saved because we got diamonds as well, but yet the price tag is not even $3,000, white or yellow gold. I don't think you've ever seen this on the show before. I've never brought it out, so unlikely you've ever seen it on the air. And we are bringing you designer, and by the way, all basket set, all baskets, all white diamonds, all still VS, and it is not even $3,000. We're going to go even lower. It's not $29.99. You got a major opportunity here. Only a couple in white and a couple in yellow. When they're sold, or they're melted, one or the other. They've either got to sell or melt. It's one or the other. That's it. So you get to decide the fate of the bracelet, but it is one of the best gifting moments we have in all of our fantastic fine jewelry inventory, and it's not $2,500. It's going to be even less. Come on in, everybody. This is a sale show. We've got 10% off and your option to send it on back if you want. You don't have to keep anything, but you do have to see it at home. You have to make the decision, not based on what you see on the air. Make the decision once you see it at home. Make sure we ship it for free, so it's not like you're even out the shipping charge. Make sure. See it at home, and you will be absolutely floored by our quality for these prices. I know you're expecting nothing for these prices. If you know the fine jewelry world, you know that does not cover the gold. We're doing diamonds. We're doing the adjustability, that great big link. It's not even $29 or $25 or $24. I have rarely. We do little basic studs for this price, not big bracelets. Bracelets are one of the most gold intense things you can make right now and always in the world of jewelry, and yet we're not even doing $24 or 23 or 22 or 21, come on in. White gold or yellow gold. And if you want to get more than one, you also can do that, which is really nice. You can get more than one. They'll all match up, and we'll make it only $1,999. You get extra $200 off that price as well to make it $1,799, and that is it. So $1,799, white or yellow, as many as you need until they're sold out. It's one of the ones we're probably going to melt first because it's where you get the most gold payoff from melt. So call in quickly. It is go time on the bracelets. And let me know if you have any questions about any of the zircons. Those should all go. Our last hour is about to kick off. It is when we get a lot of new people joining us and tuning in every single weeknight. Yes. Yeah. Are you talking about the one that had like the almost emerald cutting to it? Yes. I think it already sold though. That's the only problem. Andy picked it up a few minutes ago, right? Yeah. If you want the one, but Jason, let me flash the one that is, because they were switched. This is the 359. If this is the one you like, that's still available. The other one is already sold. Yeah. I know we had to figure out which was which there, but that's the 359. That one's available. The one that looked more like the 435 is the one that's gone. I have the kite cut, and I have the fancy cut that you just saw, which is kind of like a marquise cut, if you will. So that's it. The one that looks more like an emerald cut with the half, yeah, that's gone. Just sold a few minutes ago. This one I have, and then I have the kite cut. Here's the kite cut. Those are the two citrines that are remaining at $9.99 each. How are we doing on the bracelets? Doing well. All right, $17.99. And that's going to be that. And we're very busy on the phone line, so bear with us. And still has zircons here. 4.5. Yeah, you're reading it right, to 7.25. And everywhere in between. So you can make it a 6.5. You can make it a 7. You can make it a 4. I mean, it could be a baby bracelet. It really could. Yes? Is the length of the diamonds 4.5? So the length is outside of the lobster claw. Yes. So let me show you. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just hold it up, Tony, for everybody and show everybody what I mean by how long are the diamonds. So again, it's a little more than half is diamonds, and the rest is going to be paperclip. So if we actually just hold it like so, there's a lobster claw at the top. So I'm holding it where the lobster claw is. So let me show you the length of the diamonds themselves. The diamonds start right here and go up to where I'm holding it. So it's just a little over, like right at 4 inches or so of diamonds, because where I'm holding it is the clasp. So it's just a little tiny bit over 4 inches are diamonds. The idea is, this is how we reference it. When you wear a bracelet like that, basically the diamonds are going to be across the top of the wrist. Usually a wrist is about 3.5 to 4 wide. So that's why we did the diamonds, so it looks like they go all the way around, because they're still going basically across the top half of the wrist. Does that make sense? So that's how it's designed that way, and then the rest is going to give you that adjustability, which you have obviously the choice of. If you're using all the length, there won't be any excess. If you're using any of these smaller links, you're going to have a little extra dangle from the chain. Does that make sense? Okay, so 4 inches of diamonds, and then the other are going to give you that range. Okay, so $19.99, $17.99 at checkout. Again, you can try it because this is obviously a little more unusual style. We usually see an insert closure in a box link. We usually see the insert closure in a figure 8. This is a little bit different in that it's got the lobster claw and it's got that adjustability. So again, you can get it at home, make sure it's perfect for you, and then go from there, okay? So we are just about done. We're wrapping it up here. We got an hour left. We just turned the top of the hour, and we want to welcome everybody to the show. The bracelets are still here if you'd like them, and we're going to get into our copper bearing, our one and only. This is what would normally just be off limits from a show like this and from a sale like this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us tonight. This is TVON on a Wednesday night. We're live. And it's Wednesday, but it's also Black Friday countdown. So we've got our Wednesday kicking off. We know that it's a busy week. Think about it. A week from tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and then a week from Friday is Black Friday. But we wanted to give you a little opportunity to shop in advance because we know next week is going to be a busy week. Traveling, hanging out with friends and family, I hope, all that good stuff, right? So we want to give you some sale opportunities. This is the biggest sale as we do, 10% off everything, but usually that means final sale. This is not final sale. You get return privileges. You get your same 2 weeks to evaluate it once it gets home. Decide if it's right for you, send it on back. If it's not, we want to make sure you do that, okay? I never want you to keep anything that you don't absolutely love. If you don't love it, it's not for you. Send it on back, it's for somebody else. If you do love it, keep it and enjoy that value. We're going to get to our purple Paraiba. This just proves nothing is off limits from a sale event like this one. It is the best sale we do. Welcome on in, and again, let me know what you'd like to see because we're still waiting for requests. It is a good night to do that because you're getting these big old savings. But here we go with our purple Paraiba. Yes, we got a big bright neon stone, and it's a big indeed. 9488 is the number. This is going to get you also important diamonds. The diamond weight might not seem like as much as some. 47 points. But there are only 4 diamonds, and they're all big, and they're all pear shapes, and they're set down the side. So let's come in even closer. Something you don't do in tourmalines very often is come closer. Come closer and take a look. Get to know your stone, how clean it is, how bright it is, how very neon it is. Well, it's our 3 carat 56 into the oval. 47 points in the diamonds, which means they're on average well over 10 points apiece. And they are going to be absolutely, well, they're part of a package deal here that's incredibly affordable for what this is. This is one of our bigger ones. Obviously, 3.5 carats is a pretty important size to get in a Paraiba. And this is still, you can call it copper bearing, but you can call it Paraiba because it's in that purple color. So feel free to call it Paraiba. It would be the purple Paraiba, not the traditional color. Or you can call it Cuprian albaite. It's whichever one you prefer. Both are okay. Paraiba simply means it's a blue-green, a green, a blue, or a purple stone that has copper and manganese. That's the big difference. Cuprian albaite means exactly the same thing. You can just call it what you wish. Call it what you like. But this is really important. It's an important stone. It's one that you cannot find anywhere else. I've never seen one in retail. Never. If you have, please let me know because I haven't been to every retail store in the world. I don't get much vacation time. But I will tell you this. Well, really, you know, that kind of thing is like, well, you can't get in every store, but we know when you're in the business as long as I've been, you kind of know. Paraibas, even the blue-greens. There's only a couple places in the world that have a blue-green. So when you're talking about this world of exotic tourmalines, copper-bearing, manganese, all of that, you don't see them. And this is our opportunity to get you one of the most special colors in the world, really bright clarity. Look at this stone from a close-up perspective, then I'll try it on for you as well. It is outstanding. And I think we need to do an auction because I can just feel it. We got to really wow you on this Wednesday night. We still got some pieces left from our first couple of hours. We got a lot of people hopefully making requests. I really hope you'll do that. Please call me with your requests. Please do. Do not sit back idly and say, I'll just hope that she's going to show my very favorite piece of all time. You can't hope because there's probably no way to do that and show every piece in the inventory all in one event, even if this event goes on for a little bit. There's no way to do that. So it's best to just tell us what you'd like to see, and we will get you everything we can. But this value is nothing short of amazing, even at $18,999. I'm starting an auction because I don't know what it's going to take to get this out the door. And even tonight, for the last 125 minutes, I've been a little off on some of my predictions. We've had really reduced prices that have gone really like dramatically under cost, and these pieces, some are still here, and that's unacceptable. Now, we melt anything that remains available from the sale because obviously the price tag doesn't get any lower than where it's at. This sale event, my price is the best price it can be. You're taking 10% off just as an extra bonus. It's like a feel free, come on in, shop up what you love. But also you've got huge savings here that are going to be a lot bigger when we do the auction because I can go under cost on it. I can go well under cost. And I think that's what it's going to take to get everybody active in this Wednesday night. Last call on the show. Take a look at it. It's going to be our better than, and this is such a bright purple. It's such an amazing stone. It's not like, again, doesn't look like the purples of old, doesn't look like purples of other stones, because otherwise, yeah, get an amethyst. It's cheaper. Trust me. Get a tanzanite. It's cheaper. But it's not as rare. And yeah, purple sapphire, tanzanite, spinels, they're not as rare. They're just not. So you've got the opportunity now. I'm going to try it on for you. It stays in white gold. That has everything to do with those massive white diamonds you're getting on the sides. Here's what it looks like from a distance. And we're going to make this even better than even, yeah, forget about even $89.99. There's $10,000 off. We're going significantly less than that. Come on down. It's the last 53 minutes of the show. So this is day one, but yes, there's going to be first dibs, and you want to get in because you have no idea how quickly things go. And especially, yeah, when everyone gets is aware and gets hip to the big sale event game here. So here's what I'm going to do. Instead of 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, or 5, already looking at a 3.5 carat. That is a tremendous size to get in the Paraiba world. I am thrilled we have it, but I know we can't leave it at 5 and expect to get a lot of people in. And yes, if you're wondering, oh, I see what she's doing. She'll go extra low on the auction, but then I don't take the 10%. No, 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 it's everything. So yes, even on an auction format item, you are still, when you win this auction, when you win, because this is about as exotic as a stone gets, it's really tough to get any more high level in rarity rung than this is. And yet you're still going to take 10% off. Right now it'd be $500. So you're going to think about it in terms of your bid, but backwards. It's like a backwards bid, because whatever you win it at, it's going to go significantly less than that with your 10% off. So you have a lot of money to be saved here. And obviously I'm taking the $18,999 ring and offering it for $5,000 to start. But actually, let's keep going. How about 4? How about 4,000? There's only so low we can go on a 3.5 carat. By the way, when I have 3.5 carats, because I had the 4 carat 38 the other day in the blue green, and that was, I kid you not, it was $100,000. Now I said make me an offer, nobody did, because it was probably one of those, I don't want to insult the poor girl kind of things where, you know, $100,000 piece and they make me an offer. And then I got down to $50,000 and nobody made me an offer. That's when I knew there was a problem. But that's what happens when they get into a 4 carat size. And that was a blue green. Love the blue greens, but they're not as rare as the purples are. So the fact you're getting this size in that purple color with still all those neons, everything else going on, that is incredible. And you know what? No $4,000 open, no problem. I will take it even lower than that. Here's what we're going to do right now. It's not even going to be $4,000. Let's see if we can get these phone lines really going. And yes, you would get a 10% off savings. And instead of $4,000, and it's a $10 increment, by the way. I should probably do 10% increments, but no, let's go and stick with the norm. The standard, $10 increment, $4,000 we don't have. I cannot let another piece get melted. We got to make sure they go. Because again, jewelers have enough going on. They got enough, and here I gave them work today. I came in today, and for the first time in 9 years, I said, okay, I need a favor. I need help. I need some jewelry help. We're not even doing $4,000. We're not doing 4, we're not doing 39 or 38 or 37 or 36, because those just aren't round numbers. And what's value is value. Let's make it even better. How about $3,500 to start? And that's $1,000 a carat, which would never happen on a Paraiba, FYI. And by the way, Christine, we do have your necklace you requested coming up. It's the really beautiful, longer diamonds by the yard. I am so glad we have it. I will show it to you coming up. Really excited about it. It's that big length too, the one that goes up to 20 inches in length. Love it. So that's going to be coming up. In the meantime, we're looking for $3,500. Let's give it a 60-second clock to get it started, and only a $10 increment. That's it. What a value. What a value. And then Christine, oh my goodness, look what's going to be coming up. Oh, stunning, stunning. If only I was wearing this all night so far. Wow. We've got the ultimate diamonds by the yard coming up in just about, well, could be 40 seconds away. Depends on when and if we get that open. And that is a beauty of a purple. I don't know what's happening to my wheels. Oh, off kilter. But there it is. There's that purple. Look at how gleaming, glowing. Yes. The ring. Sure. Here you go. Here's the ring on the hand. You got it. Here it is. What it looks like on. Whew. So they do the right balance here. The two pear shapes are so perfectly proportioned. They're chosen that way. So they're the perfect size so that two of them can point out or away. So they go away from the stone out towards the outer fingers there. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, it's flashy. Ooh, and it's neon. Look at the darkness. I can shadow it, and look how bright it still is. Gets brighter. By the way, just to take the math off your plate, if you were to, I don't even want to say it, if you were to win it at 35, okay, there, I spit it out. If you were to win this at $3,500, it would be $350 off, which would make the ring $3,150. That is if we get the open. And right now, we don't have the open. And we have, I think somebody's verifying, but, oh yeah, this is coming up. Thanks to Christine and her request, we've got that necklace coming up. I'm so excited. DBTY, the big one, meaning not the 2 carat, but the long length. So the lengthwise, 20 inches, up to 20 inches. I'm so excited about it. Here we go in the meantime. We have 35. No, we don't. Never mind. We're going to give it a final look, see if we've got the open, but it would be 350 backwards. So if someone were to win it at the open, that'd be 350 off. It'd make it 3150 for the ring. That's a lot of extra savings. Actually, one of our bigger savings of the entire night so far. And here's a last look at it while we are looking to get that started. So here is our last call. Yes. We have the open at 35. We do. Thank you so much. We have $3,500. Jason, was that a request over there? Very good. So we're working on more requests. Last hour, actually last 45 minutes is here. And who's got our open at 35? Cindy, thank you so much. She's got us started. Where is my little necklace display? That I don't know. Well, that's not good that it's not here. All right, so I'll have to just take a modeling fee for the night and I'll have to just wear it. But I don't have my little display from my necklaces. All right, so here we are at 35. 35 we have. We're going to have to give this a final call. Oh, boy. Well, values are happening. And now via the auction. DBTY coming up, the one I'm wearing, we'll show it to you. We have white, we have yellow, and few in stock, ready to go. Big value. Great holiday gifting moment coming up. And you know, once something's seen in the sale, it doesn't come back out. It's seen once and that's it. So you know that once everyone gets into the sale, DBTY is going to be the hot request. So stick around. You're going to get a look at that next. But let's do this. Final 2 minutes on the Purple Paraiba. And here we go. Final 2 minutes till it sells. The increment's $10. So it'd be $35.10 potentially is the next minimum bid. And then you've got the option, well, please do, take 10% off. Still get the amazing money back guarantee and check it out at home. See what it's all about. Watch the neons, because I think that's what's so really fascinating is that this is a pretty high light environment, meaning there's a lot of light in the studio. And when you see it at home, everything that you see about that stone now that you're loving just gets better. It gets better, it's bolder, it's even more neon. It is a beauty. So that is going to be now our $3,500 is our bid. We've got now 80 seconds left to get you in. That is to make the phone call to be eligible to bid. So you do need to dial in very quickly when that clock is running. Otherwise, it's going to be gone and done and sold, and you're going to wonder what happened to that Purple Paraiba. And that buy of a lifetime could haunt you if you don't get it. And so it's really crucial right now to take advantage of this as soon as you can. 55 seconds remaining to go. $3,500 is the current bid. It will sell. This is not a melt situation, which is great. So it's not going to be melted. That's a good sign. But again, fabulous value if anybody wants to steal it away from our current open bid. So that's going to be it. And last chance, last call, 35 seconds left. $3,150 again right now. Set to be the price tag at checkout, if you can even believe it. I am really struggling to understand or comprehend that kind of value when there's a 3.5 carat Purple Paraiba that's one of the ultimate rare gemstones in the world, one of the ultimate collectibles, and the way it's set with those really large diamonds is also so impressive. So 35, we've got our last 13 seconds, last chance, last call. Christine and everybody else who fancies a DBTY, it's on the way next. It's 111-1654, by the way. So we'll see that on the way here. But that one is once, twice, 3 times. It is sold. Congratulations. Let's go to our hand shot here. And I'm going to show you item number 111-1654, which is our diamonds by the yard. There have been multiple versions of. I am wearing it. This is the one that is probably our most popular of all time because it has the longest length. So you're getting more gold than you usually get because usually they go up to 18 inches. Well, in this case, it starts at 18, it goes to 20. So you've got 18 to 20. And here's the other great news. The only break in the diamonds is where the adjustability is. I'm going to hold it by the clasp, which is a lobster claw, and hold it by the last diamond. So that is the only section of the necklace where you don't have diamonds. Also that we can accommodate those different lengths because it's always nice to have those options. 18, 19, 20. The rest are all evenly spaced diamonds. I'm going to show you on the neckline here because I'm wearing it, so it's the easiest way to see it. And that is going to be an 18-inch. Now, I jogged it back a little bit. You can go forward a little bit, however you like it. But this is the yellow gold. And the great news about this one is this simple, is that when you've got this length, you can have the beautiful lengths you love with 20 inches of gold instead of 18 inches in gold. But here's the other great thing, is that the diamonds go all the way around. So for those of you, if you're like myself, who you love to have the hair up because that's going to expose more neckline, or it just feels better, you have short hair, so your hair's always up essentially if you've got short hair, you see diamonds all the way around the backside. Everything except for those adjustable O-rings and the clasp, you are going to have diamonds equally spaced all the way around. This is the yellow gold, and it can move and turn and it doesn't matter. Why? Because the bezel is open front and back. So it doesn't matter if it flips or moves. This one's doing it right now. You're a human being, you will move. You talk, you breathe, you walk, you are going to move. So as your necklace moves, you always have the diamond showing up because it's an open bezel front and back. So I love that about it. Love the idea that you're getting such important diamonds. It's also a carat 10, so it's still giving you a really, really important overall carat weight in that you're over a carat, which I love. And this is all diamond cut chain in between. It's about an inch plus in between every single stone. Always looks perfect. It's just, it is the finishing piece. It is the piece you wear every day without fail. I have had beautiful notes, handwritten letters, emails, messages on socials. Everyone for years has pretty much said the same thing. And that is, when I got my DBTY home, I ripped open that box, I put it on, and what did they say? I haven't taken it off since. I never need to. It always works. It's appropriate. It's for casual. It's for dressy. It's for off-the-shoulder cocktail dresses. It's for the gym when you're working out. It's for your leisurely casual clothes. If you never leave the house one day and you're in pajamas all day, oh my goodness, I envy you. My favorite kind of day. It doesn't happen often, but oh, I love that kind of day. You still have on your DBTY. It doesn't matter. Pajamas, loungewear, a robe, or as dressy as you get. Gown, doesn't matter. Your DBTY should be a part of you and a part of your signature look every single day. I also have the white gold, and one of the other great things about this is the stackability, the layerability. Let me show you the white gold layered with it. You can easily do this. Why? Because of those 3 links built in. You can wear one higher and lower. I'm holding it right about where 20 is. So if I had on the white gold in the 20-inch and the yellow gold in the 18, you would see this beautiful layered or draped effect, and how pretty. Mixing and matching your gold, leaving it all the same. The new price is supposed to be $28.88. I can't do that. Gold's gone up since we first manufactured it so many years ago, and I don't care. I want you to have the value of a lifetime. So as you look at the yellow gold, again, we have white gold, yellow gold, and rose gold, but limited on each color of gold, so keep that in mind. And you can wear it anywhere you want, 18, 19, and 20. And it's great for gifting because she will wear it. She will live in it. She will love it. She will adore you forever and ever, and she will think of you every single day. And for those of you that are going, forget she, what about me? What about, yes, absolutely, absolutely get one for yourself. You will love it forever. And it's timeless, and it's classic, and it's a new value, better than $2,000. And we only have a few minutes left, so here we go. Last call, last chance, last moment. And again, this doesn't get seen. So if you're watching a week from now, if you're watching a week from tomorrow and it's Thanksgiving and you're watching, if you're watching on Black Friday, you're not seeing this necklace. A, it's going to be likely sold out because I'm showing it now. And it doesn't matter. Things get one airing on a sale event. We don't get to show it over and over and over and over again. It's one day, it's one night, and it happens to be right here on hour number 3 of the event. So it's go time because it was requested, and it's not even $2,000. And look at that. You can just wear it longer. That's really where it sits on me. I kind of had it jogged back a little bit just to show you. I mean, again, I'm at the 18-inch length here. It's not even $19.99. It's not even $1,500 or $14.99. What a value we have for you. But you got to get on the phone lines. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. We have a few in the white and a few in the yellow made up and ready to go. They can go out tomorrow. So that's where, again, if you want to be a little quicker on the phone lines, you're going to also receive your necklace faster because you're going to get it faster if you dial faster. The sooner you dial and pick yours up, the faster yours goes out. So here's what we're going to do. Instead of $14.99, it's even better. And you've got 10% off, which should never be happening when it's this much gold and this many diamonds, and we're going to make it $1,399. $99, and that is it. So you've got a few moments here, probably 60 seconds or so, until those are sold out completely and done. Not to mention that that $13.99 price actually is going to be $12.59 and 10 cents. So you get an even bigger savings, $140 extra off this price, and you get the white or the yellow, which I will show you again what the white gold looks like as well as the yellow. And all these diamonds are huge because I was just looking, I always have to refresh my memory on which style has how many diamonds. So I'm going to look in front of me here without leaving you. There are, let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. That's what I thought. So they're exactly 10 pointers. So just double check. We always do that odd number, so you can always kind of find the center if you want to. But again, look at that. Equally spaced all the way around, and then that multiple adjustable length you get as well. So amazing style, great necklace, and such an icon here to us. And you can shop them all over the world. We're not the only ones to have it. There's a lot of things like that purple Paraiba we just sold that's only here with us. Then there's others like this that are, well, they're everywhere, but not at this price. The price tag you're going to pay for 14 karat solid gold and that kind of diamond weight and bigger individual stones, that's only with us. That's only something you're going to find right here, TVON, with us. Nobody's going to have a value like that. So $13.99, but really $12.59. So $12.59 change if you'd like to get it. Let me know if you'd like to get one. And that's it, because this is not happening for the rest of the event. That's it. You got a chance right now to get it. And then when it's gone, or melted down. So don't wait. It's a do not wait moment, because if you're waiting, you're missing out on it. So we'll give it a last look here. Let me show you up close, just in case you've never seen it before. Let me just flash the white gold up close here for you as well, just so you can see each and every one of those diamonds. How they're set, how the bezel setting links up with the chain itself and the necklace itself. Look at that. And that diamond cutting of the chain. Of course, a heavier gauge Rolo link chain with that beautiful, almost like an elongated Rolo, so not really a round Rolo, but an oval style, and all diamond cut to it as well. And look at this on the hand, draped against the hand, great finishing. Again, lobster claw, premium closure, diamonds that keep on going the whole way. 11 individual diamonds, 10 points a piece, and solid gold chain up to 20 inches. So there's no decision to make. There's no choice. You've got all three of those adjustable lengths. Thank you, everybody. All right, we're going to show you a really, really rare, this is a rare trillion cut Savarite. And it's going to be item number 1128953. You can keep calling on the DB2Ys. Still got them for you. Still have them here if you'd like to get one, but we don't have a lot of time. 35 minutes left in the show. We do this again tomorrow and Friday night, Saturday and Sunday daytime or morning if you're out here on the West Coast, 10 a.m. For our Saturday and Sunday shows. The rest of our shows are in the evening, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, from 5 to 8 Pacific, 8 to 11 Eastern. So here we are with our Trillion 203. Did you get a DB2Y, Jason? Wow, who was that? Thank you, Monica. She picked up 2. She decided to get a yellow and a white gold, and man, oh man, I just realized she spent basically $2,500 to do so. That is for 2 necklaces. And please check it out, because you would pay well over $2,500 all day, every day at a designer retail boutique for that same necklace, all day. So basically it's like a 2 for 1 and save more money. I love that about it. So here we go with the Savarite. It's our 203 with 89 points in the diamonds. Big diamonds, all set in a halo design as well. So they just keep on going all the way around, perfectly framing your trillion. Stunning color. This is the same. I saw a beautiful, we showed you a really, really important marquise earlier. That's still here if you want it. It's under $1,000, by the way. It was $949 before your discount. So we still have a marquise if you want that from earlier. But if you'd rather go here, if you'd rather just go for the big, the bold, the trillion, which is such a rarity, the great open color, the classic setting, here is the way to do it. And it's our final call on this one. Again, sell it or melt it. It either sells or it gets melted. The stone doesn't go anywhere except back into a private collection, but we're not remaking jewelry out of it. So it's just a last call on this perfect classic piece, and it is no longer $69.99 either. It's going a lot lower than that for this really, really rare Savarite garnet, and yet just a beauty when you've got garnet in this rare category like it is, and yet you have the trillion cut to it, so it really enlivens it. It makes it so much brighter than a typical Savarite can ever be, thanks to that cutting, and it's not even $5,000. 4 or 3, not even 29. Look at this on the hand. And get requests in last final 33 minutes of our Wednesday night. So it's definitely a good time for requests. It's really a vital time for requests. If you got them, get them in. Look at this trillion cut Savarite. Not even, you know what, skip it. Not 29, not 28. I'll keep going. It may be gone and I'll still save you money. And by the way, you get your 10% off, which is going to account for a lot of extra savings right now. It'd be close to $300. We're not doing 28 or 27. I will blow it out for $26.99. There's only one and January's coming up. That would be a rare way to showcase January's birthstone, the Savarite. And that will end up being, well, about $270 off. So $26.99 at checkout is going to be $24.29 instead. Love that. So $24.29 at checkout if you'd like to get that one. And then let us know what requests are because we can help you out. I've got a really good pendant that's really cool pink tourmalines together, 3 of them as a matter of fact. We have a round blue sapphire and platinum that's so pretty. We have a big Swiss blue, a Swiss blue topaz in a trillion that's amazing. A patriotic ring is here, yes. I can, I got it right here. Alexandrite in a necklace from earlier. We'll show that again. That did come with a chain, by the way. It was all in platinum. So we will show that again for you. And we'll start with it on the hand here. It was 3 dangling Alexandrites, and they're going to be oval stones set within this oval shape. Take a look at this. This is an oval shaped pendant with that little triangular pave up top as the bail. And then the 3 stones that are set within, they're set up and down, north to south, but they'll actually move a bit among 7993, the platinum setting, the diamonds all the way around it. The chain comes with it. If you don't need a chain, okay, take it off and put on the favorite chain. You could put your DVTY you just picked up with this as well. The bail is big enough. 20 points in diamonds. The length on the drop is just a little over an inch. It's an inch and an eighth, top to bottom. And that is down to $9.99, but really $8.99 at checkout because that's our platinum Alexandrite, 3 Alexandrites. Let me show it one more time on the neckline as well so you can see it here. So you can see what that inch and an eighth is going to look like from a distance, but you can really see here the movement. There's a subtle movement to the way that those bezel and prong set Alexandrites are going to move among the oval. So it's an articulated design. There's a lot of workmanship and detail there, and it looks fabulous. And it's only $8.99 at checkout as well. So we'll take a look at it over here on the hand. I can try to bring it up close as well to give you a better look at those Alexandrites so you can see how beautiful they are because their colors are stunning. So I'll separate it a bit because that's the better way to see. Otherwise, it's going to just move a little bit. So I just want you to really, this is meant to see the Alexandrites here. A closer look at those stones to really see what those are about. So you can see it there. You can see I had to move it away from that little oval platform it's in, but there you can see. They look completely purple. They were showing more blue-green when they were directly in the light. Now they're showing pure purple there as well, aren't they? And the chain's coming with it. The chain is absolutely free. So, it's gonna go away here. So that's the way the Alexandrites look from a close-up perspective. I want to flash this diaspore, and it's another color-changing variety of stone, but it's also one source. Alexandrite had a couple sources, and this only has one. So that's really, it's a rare on rare. You've got a beautiful radiant cut. It's 112-9700 is the item number here. And again, last call for request, 29 minutes to go. So whatever, and that Alexandrite pendant is still here. It'll be $8.99 at checkout. So make sure you definitely get in and let me know if you'd like that necklace all together. Still have DBTYs for you. Again, Christine, if that wasn't the one you're looking for, let me know. Here is our big 556 radiant cut color change diaspore with a carat 1. Stacked in diamonds, all bigger diamonds, the 2 big baguettes. First of all on either side, then the rounds keeping it going down the further sides. And then look at this. This is really well done. All bigger diamonds. You can see only 6 diamonds in total on each side, 12 in total overall. That is a radiant, sure is. Beautiful goldens, greens, pinks and purples as well. A little bit of blue in there. And that 556, brand new, should be $12,999. I got a little different idea here how we can make this happen at the end of the show. 28 minutes left to go on our Wednesday. Got to call me with requests. Get those in. Tell us what you want to see. Make those requests known to us. It's as simple as a phone call. And you got 10% off everything. 28 minutes to go. Let's take a look at this. This is wild, isn't it? 556 radiant. Love to see that stone on point. And we'll blow it out from a $13,000 ring. far lower than that. Let's go ahead and send it out for just, you know what, make it $3,999. Simple and easy. And then watch what this does, because I can only move it so much. When you see this on the hand and you watch, that's what I'm talking about. The dance of the different light and different colors that are coming through on that stone. There are literal blues. It's like a turquoisey, icy blue coming out of that stone. That's not normal. That doesn't normally happen on a color change diaspora. It's usually just green or champagnes. And the fact that you're seeing those blues and then, of course, a pinky red indicating what it's going to change to entirely if you were in a UV light. So here we go at $39.99. Amazing, but there's $400 off. So it will actually only be $35.99 at checkout. So a great way to go there. Look at that. It's the snap of the stone, but also the way those baguette diamonds are flashing as well. Now let's go also. I've got another sapphire. We had our big marquise earlier ago. Let's show you this beautiful Roval sapphire. It's actually it is a round, 8852. It is a perfect round. There it is. I always hesitate to say round because there's never round sapphires. It's the most wasteful of cuts. So the last thing you want to do is take a highly valuable sapphire in the best color out there and waste it. And that's what they did. They said it's worth it to get the round, and completely agree. But it's a very wasteful cut, which is usually why then the round has such a premium price tag to it, is because they had to waste a lot of rough. So essentially, it's almost as if in a round case or a scenario, you're almost still paying for that bigger size that it would have been had it not been a round. Because what do they do with the scrap? The stone that's left over, the rough material that's left over, you can't really do anything with it. It's not big enough to actually facet another stone. So it's why rounds get so pricey. Outside of what I'm doing here, because obviously I can't call it a sales show and then have it be like a premium price tag, we got to just do the blowout. So here's your chance to pick it up. It's going to be our 101 with 49 points in diamonds. That is a classic and traditional halo, and it'll be worn forever. And then let's do this with the platinum as it stays. You can have it sized any size you need. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's going to fly. Come on in. New price, new discount. Your 10% off. The most classic royal blue sapphire you could ask for. Look at the way it's beaming royal blues from a distance away. That looks great. Should be $39.99, and it's right here on the bag. That is a $4,000 TVON ring. And now, look at it. I'll show you. I'm not shy about showing you the price tag. How are you going to know it's a sale if you don't know where it started and where it's supposed to be? That obviously, it's a sale price any other day, anywhere else you shop. We're taking it even lower than 39, then 29, then 19. You got a big value coming your way, and good news is, for everybody who says, yeah, I wonder what mine's going to look like. That's what yours is going to look like. Not to give away any like suspense of the anticipation of what's it going to look like when I get it home. That's the piece you get. When we say one of a kind, we mean one of a kind. That means the piece on TV right now is the piece that we size and ship directly to you and your doorstep for free, by the way. And so that's the stone you're getting. So if you think it looks gorgeous now and you're worried, yeah, but what's my stone going to look like? Because you've been like, again, you've maybe experienced somewhere else, other places you've shopped where that looks nothing like it did on the site, or that looks nothing like it did on the show. This is where, again, you never have that to worry about. These are one of a kinds. So instead of 19, because this is where it's going to blow your mind a little bit, where you're thinking, there has got to be something going on, because I know good sapphires. And good sapphires don't go for a price like this. You would be right. And that's the beauty of this event. It's got to go. Everything does. It's not 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. I'm not going $14.99. You got 10% off as well. So make sure you take full advantage of me, of what we're doing, of this event, of this sale moment, and the fact it's not 14, not 13, and this is prior to 10% off, and we're asking for $1,299, so that'll be $1,169 at checkout instead, so you get an even better value. And look at the band, wide band of platinum all the way around. You don't get any more classic. They're only, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 different diamonds, so they're all about 5 pointers each. They're major. We've got a gorgeous pendant coming up for my pink girls. We've got pink tourmalines ×3 in a pendant coming up, and anything else you want to get a hold of, anything else you want to see, take advantage of. Maybe you like sapphire. Maybe you're going, give me a little brighter blue. Do you got anything brighter? Anything a little brighter, lighter, electric? Look at this. There's a Swiss blue. Same price. I'm just going to throw up some jewelry here on the wheel and let you take them. That's the same price. That is an electric blue 880 Swiss blue topaz trillion. Look at that. With diamonds around it. Look at this. You want a lot of gold? Look here. We've got red, white, and blue without being a flag or an eagle. Nothing wrong with that. But there's your more like, okay, it's patriotic, but it's also glam. It's also a big oversized ring. $12.99, your choice. I don't care. We just got to move some jewelry. We have 23 minutes to do it. And we don't see you till tomorrow. So make that $12.99. Whatever, whatever I can do here. That is incredible. And look at all those different varieties of blue. Obviously, we have our rubies and our sapphires and our incredible diamonds. That is a lot of gold. And yes, it's set in gold. Sure is. That left side, they're all set in gold except for the center, which is platinum. So you've got really exquisite pieces here. Red, white, and blue. Blue and white. Here's your turquoisey, bright electric blue in your Swiss blue. And oh, one more thing. This ring is 18 karat gold. That is not only the most gold, but it's 18 karat gold. So that is a carat 60 in everything. Carat 60 total weight in your blue sapphires, your red rubies, and your diamonds all together, but in a ton of 18 karat gold. And after your discount, they're $11.69. All right, let's show you this pendant. This pendant is fabulous. It's a pendant with pink tourmalines. It is 1128797, and it's another one that's not going to sit well on the wheel because it's got a lot of articulation and dance to the stones. Let's take a look at this. It's 18 karat gold as well. It's 18 karat white gold. That will stay. And then, oh yeah, each pear-shaped drop is done with this beautiful, like a basket, like a floating halo basket. 18 karat gold, and then your 3 perfectly matched pink tourmalines, pear shapes as well. And that's going to be floating within. Now they're hinged, so if you look at it from the side, they're actually separated a bit. You see how they're out in front of the design of the gold. So the gold's what's going to sit on top of your neckline. The stones are going to be a little bit almost like they're out front or floating. And so they do that dancing style where even if I'm perfectly still, the stones are moving. And that's what is so beautiful about it. The length of it is a good size. It's almost 2 inches, 1.75 inches, top to bottom, as you see right there. And I'll try it on, and we're going to blow it out, too. And 12 points in diamonds as well. And look at that. That's what it does. You can obviously wear it at any length you like because that's going to be dependent on the chain, not the pendant. But remember, you might want to start a little higher because you have almost 2 inches in your drop. And we get to blow it out. And it's 18 karat white gold. And it stays in the white gold, and it's 3 pink tourmalines together, and look at how they move, and they dance, and they float, and they are stunning. And they're a real rich pinky purple color, and it's $999. Gonna move some jewelry if it's the last thing I do. 20 minutes to go tonight. $9.99 turns into $8.99, and let me give it an attempt to show it up close. Obviously, when I do show it up close, it's going to move the stones a little bit. They're going to drop, but I do want you to see what they look like because it's important to see that they're almost like a mauvey pink purple. So they have kind of that subtle raspberry tone to them where it is a pink and a purple mix there, and then you see how the diamonds are actually the base of each of those pear-shaped designs that you have, okay? Jason, go ahead. Do you have any questions on my wheel or my pendant? Or my wheel, or my pendant. $9.99 for the pendant and 18 karat gold. Then we got 18 karat platinum and 14 karat gold all up here hanging out in this wheel. All right. So last call on the show, everybody, Wednesday night, coming to an end in 19 minutes. What would you like to see before we go? Questions and requests. Anything you need to see from earlier, anything we can recap, let me know. Big Wednesday night here, and this trillion cut, I'm just going to, see, if you don't give me a request, I'm going to pick out my favorites. And whether that's your favorite or not, I just got to show it to you, because either way, I think we all respect a really good and rare stone. You cannot deny that this gem is really good and really rare. And it's our trillion cut Mandarin garnet. Call me on any of those $12.99 rings. And also the $9.99 18 karat gold pendant. But here's item number 7741. Beauty. It's a beauty. It's a power ring. I feel like this is a power ring. One of the most famous designers, dress designers in the world, did a power ring in collaboration because she decided she was going to get out of textiles and fabrics and wrap dresses for a minute and collaborate on a fine jewelry line with H. Stern himself. And I got to say, some of the most expensive pieces, even in the secondary market today, it was a very short, limited run. She really made the power ring famous. The idea of one big, bold ring. This feels like a power ring because it's a powerful stone. It's a lot of neon in the stone. The trillion is nothing short of fabulous. I'm going to just go out on a limb and say that if you like a mandarin that's bright, you're probably going to like a trillion, because you're not shying away from two things: color and vivacity. You're getting both of those. You get that with a good mandarin anyways, but then you take that really good mandarin and you have a trillion cut, it puts it off the charts. This could light your way through a dark tunnel. I mean, it really, like, you could be like leaving the, it's dark at 4:30, so, everyone's leaving now in the dark. You're leaving the house to go to dinner in the dark. You're probably leaving work in the dark. This is almost like, it's like your built-in jewelry flashlight. It is so bright. It is so neon. It's a 271 trillion, and it's got all of these diamonds, side to side, top to bottom. Nothing but diamonds when it's on the hand, which I'll show you. And it can be even changed in the gold color, and we gotta wow you, because this is that, it's a wow ring. You think that's not gonna get noticed? You show up to the Thanksgiving dinner, putting that out there in the world, picking up that beautiful glass of champagne to have that family toast, or maybe just enjoying a nice glass of wine or apple cider, or just your water glass. Use the hand with this ring on it. And suddenly, the bright harvest colors of the gourds and the cornucopia, and the pumpkins on display in the centerpiece, and the beautiful wreath with the autumnal leaves, none of them are going to stand a chance against this mandarin garnet. Look how beautiful that is. Absolute stunner. It's a stunner. And we're going to do something right now to take it below the $12,999, because if you got to blow things out, you might as well take the big ones and really send it out here, because the bigger the piece, the bigger the savings. So it becomes like everybody tends to gravitate towards those higher end, towards the museum. Why not? Absolutely. That's what you want to do. I mean, it's always nice to save. I'll save 50 bucks all day. I love that. We started the show by saving you $50 on a $4.99 piece. Great. $50 savings makes it $4.50. Wonderful. No one's going to say no to that. I don't care if it's a $20,000 item. I'll take 50 bucks off. Sure, give it to me. I'll take it off. It's just, it's more money you can put towards shopping. But when you're saving hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars off of our prices, and you don't have to just sit at home and go, well, I guess this is my piece forever and ever. You still get that time to take your time, evaluate it, wear it, try it on, get it at home, see what it looks like in person. And wow, are you going to be impressed that you're going to look back and say, how much did I get that for? How was that even possible? I knew it was good, but I didn't realize it was that good. It's not even 10,000. I got to take it lower than 10. I am so passionate about this exact ring because it's a powerful ring. Everybody will look at that. I will have people that don't care anything about jewelry stop and stare at that ring because they're just going to be absolutely enthralled, fascinated. It's like a magnet. It draws your eyes in looking at the brilliance of that stone, the dynamic color, and everyone's going to go, is that a gemstone? What kind of gemstone has that eye-popping neon orange like that does? Oh, and by the way, it's not even 9,000, 8,000, 7. I want to move some jewelry. We got 15 minutes to do it. Let's take this down below 7, below 6, below 5,000. This is the ultimate in power rings. No question about it. And it's not even going to be 5 or 4. I'm blowing it out. Not $39.99. We got to move it. And guess what? Another $500 off before you save another $350 off, $34.99, and that makes it $31.49. We just did a whole bunch of discounting to get that really, really low. And that is a one only opportunity. Gotta get it. That's the must-have right there, yes. Enjoy it. The round sapphire ring is gone with that beautiful halo in platinum. Well done there. And here we go. Who's going to take the mandarin? $31.49 at checkout to get that trillion. It is lively. And all of it, all of the band, all of the ring, it's designed to go perfectly around that stone. It is designed to show off and showcase that stone. Okay, so we have some really cute earrings here. They're blue zircons and they're studs, but they're really like a button style. Does anyone want to see that earring? So cool how it's dimensional. It sits off the ear a bit. It's got the round blue zircon. Believe it or not, you get 2 of those, and that's really fabulous. Let's show them real quick. A really quick special on some these never want to sit up because they're really heavy, and the fact that they are not going to balance very well on a wheel. but they're going to be great when they have the backing, and so this is what they do. So I'll just kind of anchor it here and hold it. We've got a white gold and a yellow gold option for you. I'll show those to you. It's item number 7723, and there they are. You're going to get a pair, so I'll show you the match pair here. White gold or yellow gold, you decide. It's all we have, just white gold and yellow gold, and no rose gold on this option, but I think that's okay. They got diamonds, and they've got that beautiful detailing with all that great, kind of a heavier mill grain, isn't it? And then every third of the earring, the side is going to have that center row in diamonds. Here again is the white gold to make that decision a little bit easier for you. But they're actually, I never showed these because when they were here and debuted, they were too much money. $29.99, it's just too much money. It's too much money for an earring like that, just is. I get that they're zircons, they're bright as can be, but if I can do them now during a sale event and just do whatever I want, that makes it a lot easier. So let me also show one on the ear, and again, they will topple like that. They need my help, so just give me a second. I'll just take my earring out so we can show you this earring on and give you an idea of what it's going to look like, because that is not the best angle for it. So here we go. This is what they look like on, and they're going to be, so you see a nice big size there, great look. You can see how they're going to sit up off the ear a little bit thanks to that profile and that great design that they have. They are a post and a butterfly backing, so they're going to be nice and secure, and they're only $9.99 tonight. So $9.99 turns into $899. Of course, that is the yellow gold that I have for you. It is a centered post, so I'm literally holding the post right where my piercing is. So you would see how they would look on me. It really gives you a nice little like lobe coverage. It's going to really fill up the lobe because of the size being the 5/8 of an inch top to bottom, and you can really see how gorgeous those are. And the dimension from the side, you see that there, how it's going to sit up a little bit but not do the whole like drooping falling thing. So there they are, white or yellow only. Let's go back to the wheel and I'll prop them up for you so you can see what that's all about. We've got white and yellow gold only. It's going to be while they last. I'll show you one of each. Let me get a better grip on that one. I'll show you the white gold as well. And the zircons just could not be more dynamic. Yes. White gold bracelet diamonds from earlier. You got it. All right. So we got bracelets from earlier going. This is going to be, of course, they won't be mismatched. They're going to be your choice of, just showing you one of each here since they don't like to sit on their own. Want to just show you what they look like and how those blue zircons just completely, look at that, transfixing. Yeah. You got yellow gold. All right. We've got a couple pairs on each. So we've got one yellow gold gone, two left in the yellow gold on the zircon earring, $8.99 at checkout. We just had a bracelet go from earlier. This is why 10 minutes left in the show. Everything's starting to go here because you got a couple minutes until, remember, there are no options tomorrow. We're going to have different jewelry. Sale will continue, but no options to get tonight's jewelry because it will already be melted down. And trust me, after we put the labor into melting it, we're not going to remake it, okay? No, no, no. It's once it's melted, it's a done deal. There's no going back. So here we go at $8.99 for the earrings. Let me show you a very, very large tanzanite, just in case anyone needs a tansy before the night is over. Here it is, a big Asher cut. Gorgeous red flashes. Let me see if I can get the little fuzzy wuzzy off of it. Item number is 1129157. 9157. And Joanne, you picked up the sapphire. Okay, so sapphire bracelets, earrings going. Let me know so I don't recap anything. I'm going to recap at the end here. A few things that we have left. Sandra? Oh, wonderful. Hi, Sandra. Thank you, Sandra. Yes. Okay, white gold now. So we are down to just two left in the yellow gold and only two left in the white gold on the earrings now, the zircons that you just saw. So I moved on, but you can still pick those up if you'd like to. And then here we go with one, yes, 9157, 704. I'm going to zoom back just a little bit here. And we've got our 704 Asher. Big diamonds. Carat 03, classic though. Keeping it classic with the halo and diamonds continuing down the sides. Great looking Asher cut, tons of red flashes there. And we got to make this quick and easy because we have literally 9 minutes left to go in our Wednesday night together. So whatever you'd like to see, give me a call if you have any requests that you want to see, like something we can bring out, or more importantly too, if there's something that you want to see recapped, because they're sitting right here, but they won't be for long. So make sure if there's something you're just not sure, best thing you can do is just ask to see it again. I think then the decision becomes much easier for you. So just let me know what you'd like to see before we run out of airtime, because that's happening in 8.5 minutes, so it doesn't give us a lot of time. This tanzanite, R704, is going to be heading out in a hurry. By the way, we still have that Alexandrite pendant / chain, so the whole necklace. Still have that for you, something to consider there. Still have the cashmere sapphire. I'm going to recap that for you as well. Black diamond pendant, pink zircon pendant, triple pink sapphire pendant. They're still here. Some of our citrines are still here. So again, you got a lot of choices here to take advantage of before we go. But if you'd like all of the dynamic red flashes you're seeing in this incredible stone, and I'm going to try it on. And wow, are you going to love this price tag? Because we don't even have time. We have 8 minutes. We don't have time for $11,999. That takes too much consideration. If I can make it affordable, oh wow, it's going to go. Get your true size on this one. Stack alongside of it if you want to, because look at that. You can finesse a diamond band or anything right up next to it if you want to. But that is going to be better than $10,000. End of the show is here. We've got 7.5 minutes to go. Give me a call. Take what you love from the show today. Remember, you've got weeks to think about it once it gets home. What you can't do is take advantage of the sale price or the piece if it's gone. So here's what we need you to do. Call now. Look at that. Red, red, red. Every angle, every step facet. It all lights up. Look at that. That is crazy. The amount. Don't have people tell you on TV there's red. If you can't see the red, you know your colors. You know what red looks like. If you can't see it, then it doesn't have it. This has got, look at that whole stone in one fell swoop lighting up red the way it is. Amazing. And it's not going to be 9,000, 8,000, 7,000. We are under $1,000 a carat. This is the literal best tanzanite the world has ever known. The literal best. There is no better. So I know other people like to say, we've got the best, and we've got the best, and we've got the best, and we've got the best. It's not the best. If it's not TVON, it's not the best. If you don't see that logo behind me and this face, you're not getting the best. And everything else pales in comparison, quite literally. And you would end up, here's the kicker, you end up spending more for the lesser quality. Who wants to do that? Do you really want to spend more to get a lesser quality, a lighter material, no neon, no reds? No, get the value. And by the way, we are at 7. That would be under 1,000. I'm doing better. We got to move it. We've got 6 minutes to go, and that's it. So again, make requests if you have them. Let us show you anything else you need to see. But we're not doing 7 or 6 or $5,000. It gets better. And it will still be, you got a few minutes here to take advantage of the 10% off everything you've seen tonight. And it's not going to be 5,000 or 49 or 45. And I don't know, we understand it's museum reserve, so we expect it to be really good. I don't know, out of all the museum reserves I presented and I've sold, I'm not sure that there has ever been a stone with a better showing of red than this stone. You're seeing it right there. The Asher cut is phenomenal. If you don't have an Asher cut, oh my goodness, please get an Asher cut. They are so outrageously rare in tanzanite and specialty in this variety, and it's not 45. I'll keep on going. This has got to go. The end of the night is here. We've got to get it gone. And it's not going to be 45 or 44 or 43 or 42. I keep going because I really want you to have it. Try it. Get it. Any gold you want, by the way. We're doing the white, the yellow, or the rose. You get a choice of, and it's not even 4,200. Oh, this is going to fly. It's already beyond the best price. And now it just keeps on going. And you still got 10%, which is going to be a huge extra additional savings tonight. And you got to get it tonight. It's not going to be even 4,200 or 41. Come on in. Don't wait. If you hesitate, listen, those who hesitate are going to get nothing, because these one-of-a-kinds are just that important. And when they come down to values like this, it's not a question of if. It's a question of to whom. It's not 4,099. We're going to go even lower. $39.99. And by the way, that's $400 extra saved. So you're going to take it down to $35.99 and a dime. And then it's yours in your choice of gold, and also in your favorite ring size, wherever you want to wear it. $35.99 on a 704. Excusez-moi, that does not happen. With that kind of diamond weight, with a carat plus in diamonds, and they're all chunky diamonds, they're all big diamonds. These are not little tiny accent stones. There aren't 100 diamonds in this ring. They're bigger individual stones, gorgeous round brilliance, completely classic in the setting style, because what gets more classic than a halo design? the halo with the diamonds down the side, so all you see are diamonds from every which angle inside. I mean, it is a moment. That is a moment, because $400 comes right off that price tag. So at checkout, they say, thank you very much. That'll be $35.99. And by the way, no shipping charge, no sizing charge, and all that money back guarantee that usually you would not get when a discount is this significant. But here, it's happening. So take a look at it one more time, $35.99. It's like $500 a carat. We were excited about $1,000 a carat. Now it's $500 a carat. Who does that? So it's last call in the show. We've got literally 3 minutes to go. The countdown is on. You realize there's still a zircon here for like $16.99, and it was a 9-carat hyacinth zircon in a radiant cut. Let me flash a few things here. This is the 8-carat 91 radiant cut golden zircon. That is $1,888. I have a cashmere sapphire. It's a cashmere sapphire that's unheated. It's from 100+ years ago is when it was mined. It's a purpley red pink. It is a 106. It's unheated. It's got a carat 18 in diamonds, and that is only $27.77. This is go time. So let me remind you of a few of the pieces that we've had in the show with varying prices, but 10% off, and only good for when they're here. And when they're gone, that's no longer going to be an option. So take advantage of it. We also had a huge golden pearl. I had a Savorite in the marquise. Now we had the big trillion, which I think is still here, but if you want that Savorite in the $949 category, that's $949. That marquise Savorite is $949 before your discount. Also have a gigantic golden pearl. This was here very early today. 18 karat gold. I'm going to move that up to make room for this huge 14 millimeter golden South Sea pearl. And that is the 54 points in diamonds, 18 karat gold. And that's under $2,000. It's $19.99. So all those prices I'm quoting, still get an extra 10% off as you say yes. And there they are. Our last call on the show is now. You see we have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. We're back to do it again tomorrow night. The sale will continue. We will count down to Black Friday together. Tomorrow night and Friday night as well, 5 to 8 Pacific. That's 8 to 11 Eastern. We hope to see you right back here because, listen, this selection from tonight may be gone, but we will have an entirely new selection and also keep your requests going. So whatever it is you're looking to see, we will bring it out. We will get you 10% off, and you will have those incredible discounts your heart has been desiring. So there it is, a little holiday special. And don't forget, these pieces, in the most part, I don't think there's anything I sold tonight that's not going to get there well in time before the Thanksgiving holiday. So great news there as well, unless something has to be custom made or really dramatically changed. But again, everything should be going right out. So a really wonderful way to shop. Thank you so much for watching and shopping with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun, and of course, only the kickoff to what is going to be an incredible event. So make sure you can be with us whenever you can. I know it's a busy week, but we would love to have your company and have you with us to experience these kinds of values that we do not see. This is a really important time to be shopping these discounts. Thank you all so much. And again, if you have any questions, we're still here for a few minutes before we all take off. So make sure you call us and we'll be here for you. And thanks again. I'll see you back here tomorrow night. Looking forward to it, 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern. But for now, from all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night. See you then.